it's recording it.
Oh,
That's
it
not
is.
the problem.
Oh, okay.
Hi, we're live. I think
Hello.
we're live. I think we're live now.
Hi. Are we live?
I never got my light on, but I can look up.
That part I actually got fixed earlier today. The problem is everything else. I can't do anything else with this. I can't do anything. I have like the hiccups and stuff. So, are we on here or what?
I can't hear all the people.
Oh, wow, I'm hearing myself in one of my other windows.
I heard you through yours.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we're live. We are live. Actually, I had to parse it. What? How many fucking windows to have this shit running in? I had our video, had our video playing on the homepage of the site to make sure it updated, and then I had it playing also like in a YouTube window, and like I kept on moving it around.
Huh.
Wow, that was like a minute and a half later.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I can't watch the live feed and do this.
I know, that's the problem. Well, that, and I've got to mute it.
I just heard my voice from like a minute and a half ago.
I got really confused. I started hearing myself just babbling and shit.
Yeah, but it sounded good enough that it was like you just said it.
There's this pause video. Hang on. Let's see if I can show you guys. This is funny looking. I didn't want to hear what was going on, and so I panic paused the live feed. And I don't know if you guys can see what you look like, but here's what I look like. Here.
We can't see that. Ah, there you go.
So
Yeah, you're huge.
I look like somebody just shit right at my feet. And Rob looks like... It's going to be hard to zoom in. I can't do anything right. Oh, it fucking changed directions again. Alright. So I'm all huge. And then I can't zoom either now. Well, fuck beans. Anyway, you're like looking at your feet. I'm taking a screenshot of this. That'll be easier. You're like looking at your feet. And then Jerry's going something weird. Anyway, it's just funny looking.
I was looking at the light.
I was looking at my feet. Since he was looking up, I was looking down.
I'm like a
I don't know
Jedi.
why.
I look at the light.
I'm looking at the video of myself trying to get it all right, and apparently I had it all swapped around. It was stupid. That was stupid. Hey, you know what'd be cool is
Hi, everybody.
If we could see the chat in line.
I'm gonna
There's
turn
like a
this.
chat, there's like a chat that the three of us can do, but I wonder if it's visible to other people. It should be, and it's not.
But we're chatting here.
Well, there's like, but you can open. We're chatting right now. We're chatting. And then there's a chatting we can chat over there, and then there's a chat we can chat with that fucking. Damn it.
It's like the Matrix. Ah. Here. It says
It
here.
said here, and it
cool.
doesn't carry over to the other one, which is unfortunate because I really would like to, be able to, you know, I want to be able to show the chat from the main window, and you know.
I have money. I have money.
You have the money.
I have the money.
I have no money. No
I
money.
have the money from the Singapore nation. The Singapore nation, you know? The Singapore nation. I have the money from the Singapore nation. You know? Singapore nation.
Try some
Why?
shit over here. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. But there it is. Ha, there it is, dude. There it is.
So, alright, now that we just talked about Are We Live like 55... Yeah, hey, sorry, I am only in one speaker. Why don't you get off my back about it, Newman?
I'm trying to find my notes.
I'm going to try
Where
to
are my
fix that,
notes?
actually, while you guys talk about things that are way more interesting. I'm going to see if I can get...
Wh-
you know what?
That's a lot of pressure.
So, Jerry, you're also mono, by the way, apparently.
Okay.
So you
I only have
mono.
one mouth.
You only have one mouth to use. One mouth to use.
One mouth to live.
Can you fix it on your mixer?
I don't have mono. I was inoculated at one point in my career, so
As a monoist?
I'm probably okay.
And
So am I? Wait,
soloist?
yeah. So am I actually in stereo? Is there two of me, or only? I'm confused.
Here we go with the whole mouse thing again. Do I get like twice the pointy? I have a couple of notes, but I will save them for when we get into the discussion part of the thing.
Yeah. I don't have any notes. I have.
We don't normally do any notes.
Wait, you have notes?
Not many. What is
I can
that?
turn the light off. Oh.
Why are you so blue? I feel like I'm watching a Cure video. I don't know what my deal is with the Cure the last couple of days. Brian heard me mention the Cure, or you probably heard me mention the Cure yesterday.
It's Friday. I'm in love.
After I watched that depressing prick for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. What a whiny bastard that guy is.
You find him depressing now?
Okay, here I figure out what it is. The music that the Cure makes, not all of it. A lot of it's, I guess, in their later years became a little more mainstream. Their older stuff, I like some of the unpredictable changes in the music where the bass line is the same through verse 1 and verse 2, but in verse 3, everything stays the same, but the bass line changes. And I'm like, I like those little differences, and that's pretty cool. I like that kind of creativity in writing. So, yeah, a little bit.
It's like real quiet.
Yeah, but you're in both ears.
You're way off in the distance.
I can hear you both ears, but you're like in my head, but like not like kind of at the crown. Hang on.
He's like a little tiny man sitting
Is that better or worse?
Oh, you moved to my
worse?
left ear.
And did I get really loud?
And loud. Something happened. Something went in my right ear for a second. Are you jiggling something?
No, I'm jiggling my wiener.
Blink, 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 blink. Anyway,
Here, is that better? Is that like reasonable?
just a little bit,
Reasonable
a
volume.
little bit more.
Reason?
Come up a little bit more. Robbie, say something.
I'm here.
Okay, I think you're about equal now, or close to it. Good.
Okay.
All right. So it sounds like Robbie's in front of me, and you're just slightly to the left of me. So that creates a triangular triangle. So I like the music. Especially I like their older stuff and how it's kind of unpredictable.
But when they got mainstream, you lost interest, and he became whiny.
It just became like, I remember this from the late 80s or 90s, and okay, what was that Disintegration album? I remember that period. But what gets me is when that dude starts singing, man. It's like, maybe that's what a lot of people were attracted to, was his weird, whiny vocals. But then the words make no sense. None of the words make any sense. And it just further drives me insane. And his look of, oh, poor me, I'm so sad and down.
The hair. And
Oh, look at me, I don't know her. I just put this lipstick on and stand in the corner. Now, I mean, what, the guy's been doing it forever. He's an old man now, and he's still trying to keep the look going.
How old is he now?
He looks like an old realtor lady.
he looks the same. He looks the same, really,
Dude, he still puts the makeup on. He still does the hair. He looks,
with the hair and everything.
and he's all like, he's had a couple Big Macs. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I still like some of the music. But I just wish they had more like instrumental versions of it.
You mean basically ones where he doesn't sing like at all?
Yeah, there's
Sort
only
of more where he just didn't sing.
And it's like, dude, just shut up singing. I still want to listen to the song because I know it. Just don't sing.
That kind of, yeah.
Somebody asked these teeny bumper girls, because I was watching this kind of history of the Cure, where they came from. It was kind of like the Cure story, and I was watching this whole kind of, I'm like, how did these people ever get noticed and all this kind of stuff? And they were showing these little bits in between, and they show these girls. They asked them, what do you like so much about the Cure? They're like, I like Robert Smith, and all the words, the lyrics, they're just, you're like going, are you guys high? The lyrics make no sense.
I've never cared about lyrics though, myself. That's just me though.
There's a song he says, I want to eat your face, and it does, what is that? I want to eat your face.
I want to eat your face.
Yeah.
You whore.
But it wasn't in a funny, switched on way. It was just I don't know.
The parrot went nuts and ate my face.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I brought up the Cure, I think, twice yesterday. I think because I was just listening
You
to it.
brought them up twice today.
Yeah.
You're like a Cure talkie fucker or something.
I actually saw kind of one of those kind of a retrospective things on Genesis, and that was actually pretty well done.
I like watching those
actually liked
things. I watched one on the Fix. It was in French, but they had subtitles.
Oh, I was like,
Mr.
you
Mister.
just were like,
Remember that band,
one
Mr.
on-
Mister?
they did one on Mr. Mister?
Oh, yeah, they
Why?
a lot of them. Because it was Saturday and I was bored.
No, not why did you watch it? Why did they make it?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's why they made
because
it.
It was Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Saturday. Jerry's bored. Let's make a video. Hey, what do you guys say we get together and make a video for Jerry?
Just for Jerry because he's so bored.
Give that guy a beer. Roll him in dough and get him out of here.
I'm looking over there at our video feed. Oh, so you can see us all in the corners. It like switches. That's good.
Yeah.
I was afraid that we couldn't be seen at all. So like when I was up adjusting my pants and playing with my microphone, I was completely visible. Which is funny because I didn't think I was.
Did you have your hands in
So-
your pocket again?
You're welcome, everyone. You know what pisses me off really is
Ow! Let go! Let go!
right here. I had this
I had
whole
pizza.
shit. Like, not pizza. That's not what I'm mad about. Fuck that pizza. Oh, look. I could have been doing this the whole time and going, trippy, weird.
Ooh, spin it, man, spin it.
Wow,
Ah!
you're getting
It's me,
old.
Jerry! Spinning Jerry!
Well, it
Spinning
switches every time you
Jerry! Spinning Jerry!
Oh, did you see it cascade it? Did you see you disappear? Go away.
Ah, spinning Jerry!
What I was trying to show you is that I went through all the trouble to get my shotgun microphone all mounted up and all kinds of happy shit, and there's some bright light for you.
Bright light!
And none of this audio is what I'm using. Like I can't mix in all the videos that people sent us. There's no way for me to mix those in right now, the way this is set up. So it's like, well, fuck.
Hey, but
gonna
you
throw it
rocking
out
a
there.
cool Stormtrooper chromatic poster, framed indeed.
Yeah. You know that's that was
Numbered,
before.
right?
We ever talked about that? Yeah, it's numbered.
No, we never talked about it on the show.
So yeah, I got that thing. Man, what year was that, Jerry? It was like the year before Kenneth was born, or
I thought you
not
had
Kenneth.
two of
The year
them.
before Derek was born. No, I only have the one, but it's 1409 of 5000, and yeah, it's one of those chromatic things that were done. And this was before. This was when special edition was getting ready to come out for Empire, so it was before it got released in the theater. So that's kind of cool.
It is cool.
So that would have been like 97,
Yeah.
right? 90,
Yeah, somewhere. in there.
97.
Probably just
That's when they came
look
out.
on the back and see if it has the address.
Yeah.
Not address, but address the date.
Well, you know what? That's pretty cool that you can walk around wireless.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Is your mic's wireless too?
The one I'm wearing now is, yeah.
Yeah. So you
I
can
can
walk
walk around
anywhere in the
too,
house,
but-
it's going to sound the same.
Yeah. Well, until I get out of range. Questions. Mr. Newman there. Oh, I actually have something for... No, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to figure out a way to play these fucking videos. I'm just telling you right now. I haven't solved it quite yet, but I'm going to. And when I do... when I do... I wonder if I should just try VLC. You control your output on VLC and say, hey VLC, I want to play to a completely different... Fuck yeah, you can. Well, shit.
Well, damn it.
Let me.
You want me to walk in the corner?
I'm gonna do a little test. Let me find something really provocative or scary or stupid.
Hey, now you're talking.
Why? It's so grand sounding. Let's see.
What's
That's
that
weird.
stuff coming out of your
See if you
face?
guys- Huh?
Condensation. It's cold in here.
It's real cold in there. In other words, when you're talking, you're only blowing out really cold air.
Do you guys hear music?
I hear some kind of ruckus. I hear something.
You hear a ruckus? Is it music? Is it a music ruckus?
No, I could just hear like
Was
you're
that
playing
the ruckus
something.
You heard?
Yeah.
Like far away, like my headphone leak. Is that what you heard?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
All right, hang on. Hang on. Don't.
I
get
got a
excited
headphone
now.
leak.
How about now? Do you hear it?
I make faces.
You guys still don't hear music, right?
A vapor.
I went and watched some best of Conan clips a couple nights ago. I was thinking back to whenever I used to work at the lot, and I used to watch Conan at night. And you remember
That's
that?
where all the, Cheerio me hearties and all that stuff.
Yep.
Cheerio, me hearties.
I still remember the sound of the floor in that place. Just, kind of shuffling around. You're walking, you kind of hear the...
Oh. I was like, on Conan's set?
Oh, no.
Oh, you mean at the
lot.
lot?
Yeah.
No, I get it now.
All the free
But for a
drinks
second
you
there, I
want.
was like,
It was kind of fun hanging out up there.
It was. It would have been
Yeah.
cool to be able to do this show there, but, fucking get off my back.
you're 2,000 miles away.
But it's 2,000 miles.
Wait, I just heard myself.
That's funny.
Yeah. He's
Why am
doing
I
something.
hearing myself now?
He's doing something there.
Oh, boy.
Do either one of you guys have the show, like, playing in the background?
No.
I turned all that off. It was distracting.
You guys still don't hear music, do you?
Nope.
No.
Wait.
Not like
I heard
super
myself
quietly,
again.
though. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not causing that, I don't think. I can't be sure about that either.
Well, it might be feedback from your head. Are your headphones, like, really loud?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be on a delay. I mean, yeah, if I put my headphones down here, you can definitely hear yourself if you say something.
Well, if I say something.
Yeah.
So, Robert,
I did-
you're not feeding back through your own, are you?
Well, I'm hearing myself again. But that's okay.
Are you hearing the double loop?
No, it's just like delay.
It's funny.
Delay.
He's the only one delaying, though. I hear myself delay through his end.
Wait, you hear yourself delay to whose end?
I think I'm.
Why are you listening to his end?
I think I'm confusing myself. Can I start over?
Jerry, does your mixer have the ability to fuck a bean? Does your mixer have the ability to pan left and right, or to
It's not
change
even
something to mono?
It's
a
all
bean.
digital, man. It's multi-function buttons and knobs. It's the only thing I don't like about it is I can't just reach over and turn. I really have to kind of jack with things.
Mess with it.
Yeah.
It's just your
The single input
Okay.
should just be right in the middle.
the light echo. So the only way that you guys can be hearing a light echo is if it's coming. I guess it could be coming from my headphones, which seems kind of weird.
Let's see if I still hear it. I still hear it.
Was it doing it earlier?
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic and try it again.
Okay. But now, can you hear me?
I'll start talking. I don't hear it
gone.
anymore.
It's gone.
Why is it always my microphone that does this shit?
Mm.
Son of a bitches. Alright, I'm going to turn myself down a little bit. That's what
Gary, are you saying a lot of that? A lot of the, I never get my way.
In our house? No.
Yeah. He's a good kid.
No. I mean, occasional, he'll copy something we've done. Like he told me earlier. He says, shh, be quiet, Daddy, okay? And I went, yeah, you can't tell me that.
Shut up, you little... No.
Hey, listen here. You have, I'm kidding. What was I going to say?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard something. I heard some symphony music.
I'm hearing something.
Piano. And I heard a yeah. I heard it again. I heard it again. There it goes again. It's really echoing now.
I was having right there. I can only play the stuff on my computer or the my voice. I can't do both, which is stupid.
Well, if we don't talk, we won't echo.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong problem. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong.
I already turned it down. I already turned the audio down. That shouldn't be a... You guys shouldn't be hearing yourself now. Are you?
Are we?
Huh?
Hello?
Real faint.
Oh.
No, I'm not hearing anything.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, we could just stare at each other for an hour.
So, so it won't. So the VLC thing won't work.
Well, again, I've told you this shit already. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, what I'm saying is, it's just the Soundflower mixer's not doing its job. I can't route, like we've always done in the past, where we play a video and you can hear it at the same time.
Oh,
and all that
yeah.
shit. I can't do both. I can show you guys the video. That's easy for me right now. But what's not so easy is
Physics.
It's physics.
Quantum physics. Quantum mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha ha.
Friend of mine. Hey, hang on one second. Hey, honey,
Don't you tell me what to do.
you putting Kelvin to bed? I said, are you guys going to bed? Oh, okay.
What about Haiti?
Okay. I
Are they
want
going
to say
Haiti?
good night before he sleeps.
Not Haiti. Tahiti.
I thought you were gonna say something really inappropriate. Like you take your headphones off and you think you're muted. Like,
Hey, honey, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Hey, guys, hey. Go. Up then.
no, you go like this. You go.
You hear me?
Take the dildo out of the cat, will you? God. And then you're like, oh, sorry. And you did.
That's funny.
I don't even know what you said.
I don't even know what you said.
I don't know what you said, but it looked mean.
I said, take the dildo out of the cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
Take the dildo out of the cat, will you, please?
that looks funny. Do that again. That was kind of.
What are you doing? Seriously? Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
I had to put her in her place.
I don't know what it's like at his house.
I'm looking at a wall over here. There's nothing but a wall. So, there you go.
Hey. Yeah, you would. Yeah, take your. Hey.
You get up.
God. You get it.
You see a shoe.
I don't know. Yeah. I will hit you in the face with this book. No.
I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes at work, I mean, I'll be walking down the hallway and I'll see, like, you know, somebody else walking the hallway, kind of those, imagine like a long hallway, okay, and you're already walking, and you see somebody else come out of an opening somewhere,
Yeah.
and then now they're in front of you, and they're walking in the same direction, so they never saw you, but they're in front of you, right? They're kind of far away. I don't know why I'm looking at that person, and they can't hear me, and I'm going, hey, yes, over here. And then they'll walk around, I'll go, all right, get over here.
No, what you ought to do is it's like they don't see you. You run up on them. And you go, oh. You know, when they turn around, like, they turn around, you, oh, hey, hi. And then
Yeah.
just keep walking like it's nothing.
Yeah, you put your hammer away.
Hammer.
Put your hamburger helper away. Sorry, I was about to make some tacos.
This burger macaroni is delicious. But yeah, you like you always carry around a hammer, though. Just because
And
that's
you
a
have
lot
it
of
up. No, but that thing that we were doing, the thing looking off, and I was doing the, hey, made me think of that. I don't know why when I'm walking down the hallway and I see that, I just want to, hey, get over here.
I hate it when I'm walking. It's like as soon as somebody turns the corner and is going to walk past me, I'm like, son of a bitch.
You
I
don't
have
want to
to
look
be
at them.
cordial. Yeah, and I'm like, and I always try to do something, you know, but I know I'm just coming off like a prick. But I don't want to talk to anybody.
So what do? Do you
Nope.
look at the floor? Or do you look
just go-
real far in the distance like you're focused?
No, like I'm walking on the right hand side, they're walking on the left, and I'm just like, this is what I look like. I'm walking.
Just shoulder check him.
Really? Dude, that would be funny.
He's like 80. Why did you hit him so hard?
He's
No.
down on the ground. Oh.
No, I guess you didn't see it. I was like, what I did was I got like, oh damn it, and then I start looking down, and then I start to like tear up, like oh god, get really freaking like, oh hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do it when I get an
Hey,
email.
Just hop and go, ha! Just right in front of him. That's the kind of shit I do at work, though.
I get an email and I do
Jump in
that,
front of
Robbie.
them
I
to
look down
scare
and I go,
them, even though they saw you coming.
Well, it could be, yeah, people are just walking on there because they're paying attention to stuff, and you just kind of hop and land right in front of them and go, ha! And they always jump.
dude, I can't do that where I work. Okay, I've tried this.
I'll
I've
do
tried
that
to.
anywhere.
I've tried to test that. You know, I've toned it down to about half of that, just to gauge
again.
what will happen. Dude, and these people just—they don't smile. They don't. It's almost kind of like, yeah. And no, when I walk off, they're like, that guy's weird. So I just don't do it.
I don't do anything
Strange.
funny at work right now.
I don't do.
I just can't. I
I
just
want to throw
can't.
hot water on somebody's lap and go,
On their dick. I want to throw it on their dick.
I want to hug their dick.
Uh,
And go, I was just kidding you. I woke you up, though, didn't I? Oh, okay, hey, you said you do that when people walk by. You kind of look down and you're like, oh, you kind of, when they email you, the email comes, you see it pop up new, and you're like, oh, don't look at it.
Yeah, it's like they just pulled out their junk.
How's it going, email?
I get so many emails, I'd have to, all day long. I'd just be like, I'd never look at my computer. I get them so much. I have a lot of emails.
I refuse to look at my computer.
Why is it every time I go to the freaking restroom, some jackass has to go in there and
Shit on
just,
everything.
it's like they're at home, man. It's just like,
Oh,
loud.
fancy.
It's everything. It's like, dude, oh. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to just come back. I'm gonna go use the other restroom.
I try to use the least used restrooms.
I know it's me.
Because
I have a problem with public restrooms. I freaking hate it.
yeah,
And that
I
dude,
don't, but I don't like smelling other people's funk.
dude, wash your hands, man. Wash your freaking hands.
Oh. Yeah, there's an office right next to the bathroom where I work, and none of those guys wash their hands.
Ugh.
You hear them.
I don't. Or that's my favorite one is the person that's only mildly aware of that they do this shit, and they kind of go to the sink and they're like, shh. They walk off. You're like, don't even fucking pretend that you're washing your fucking hands, dickhead. Just don't do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
why pretend?
There's a story. So I can't. Okay, I can't tell this whole story because it's a work story, and you know I work somewhere that's visible. But anyway, we went to a place to talk to another company, right? And I go to the restroom, and we're waiting for our next person to come to our meeting. So I go to the restroom, and you know I go in there, take a leak, and I'm washing my hands and stuff. And a guy exits the stall, and he goes to walk all the way out the front, out the bathroom door, like right past me. And I kind of glance up the shower, and he pauses, and then he goes on out the door, and I'm like, oh man. So he kind of goes across the hall a little bit, and I walk on out of there, and I'm walking down towards the meeting, and I see he's walking down the hall, so I go in there real quick, and I was like, when this guy comes in here, don't fucking shake his hand. They're like, why? I'm like, just don't do it. And he walks in there, and of course he's like, hey, how's it going? And he goes, and he shakes one of the people's hands, and then he shakes the other person's hand, and I go around the fucking conference room to the other side of the table. So I'm like, I'm going to be safe, right? No. The guy goes and leans all the way over the conference table, and I'm like, damn it, I wanted to eat my bag of chips. So I shook his hand, and then I didn't touch anything of mine for the rest of that fucking meeting. I didn't touch my mouse. I didn't touch my computer. I'm like, that jackass. What a jackass.
And he knows it. He knows it.
And so now it's been, let's see, that was in November that we went there. And we still call him No Wash and his name. Like, that's how we refer to this guy.
Oh, man.
Like, what a dick. Anyway. Sorry, I can't give you more detail. I don't want to.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably enough, I would
That
think.
is enough. I wonder if our
Hey,
video
man.
looks like really crappy to people.
It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know,
man.
that was good.
What?
Right here.
Notes.
Hang on, I'm not looking. Hang on. What are you doing?
You guys talk about this.
I can't even read that.
I know.
We can't read that, Jerry.
No, since we're talking about, I'm trying to segue into my my note. My note is about 3 coworkers who drive me insane, and I'll just tell you.
You do it. Preach
All right. I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget. We have these 3 people at work, and this hopefully the ideas as I tell you about these stories, it'll bring forth
A tear to my eye.
yes, it'll bring out the America in everybody.
In everyone.
Oh,
In everyone that was.
everybody who's not American, you'll feel patriotism like you never
You'll
believed.
have America
Yeah.
then.
You'll be going, America, fuck yeah. Okay. There's this lady, works in my office. I'm gonna guess she's from Midwest, maybe. Is it Midwest where people talk like? Okay, is Minnesota? Is that the Midwest? I always get those things
no,
mixed
well,
up.
that's, yeah, sure, not really.
Okay, so you know a Minnesota
it's the North,
accent.
damn it. Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's
sure.
you know.
They
I
always
can't
go
even.
outside.
Yeah, I can't even do
Yeah.
it. Minnesota.
Yeah.
I can't even do it. So I don't know where she's from, but she has that accent, and which is fine. Other than she drives me nuts. So every time I hear somebody with that accent, I'm automatically ready to punch them in the eye. But this lady,
I wanna
she
punch you in
goes,
the eye.
She goes from cube to cube, and you hear her talking to people. She seems to know something about everything. But it all sounds like this second-hand knowledge, not real life experience knowledge.
Does she
Kind
start
of-
sentences with, "Oh, that's nothing"?
I think she's a Wikipedia whore, because she just seems to know a little bit about everything anybody talks about. And
Newman says, "So they talk Canadian?" Sorry,
maybe.
making fun of the accent. Remember, their comments are really far delayed.
yeah, imagine somebody who watches Dr. Phil all day long. I don't even know if Dr. Phil still comes on, but
I think, yeah. he does.
anytime something comes up, they start talking about this information. You're going, you don't know this for yourself. You watch a lot of Dr. Phil, don't you? Anyway, I just see this lady talking all day. She drives me insane. And I thought I would bring it up. Then there's the guy across the way. Oh, I forgot. The other thing that lady does, I noticed today was another thing I picked up on. Everything is like. And I was like, and she was like, and he was like, you know. And I'm like, and stop saying that. I'm going to kill you with your own
I'm
face.
like, you know.
You know? And he's like, and I was like, listen. Oh, shut up. The other one is this ass clown who is like not even on our aisle, but he's like the next row of cubes over. I wasn't even sure what the
all
guy
see
looks
you.
like, but I would hear the guy talk. And he does this lazy voice talk all day
She's
long.
licking me like a cat.
Are you going to bed? Come here, give me a hug.
Let me see him.
Oh,
Here comes Colin.
I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
who's that?
Okay, it's the Uncle Brian and anyone is.
Hey, I like
Jessica.
that shuttle.
Let's get in the moon. Uncle
Kevin,
Brian.
what is this?
It's a pale shuttle.
Yeah,
It is an Imperial shuttle. You're right.
Daddy's car.
You can't
Yep.
hear me either.
Daddy's car,
Dang, I'm getting a background.
200 SX. Daddy's car. He knows everything.
Look, but and there's a one big stone chipper.
He sees the stormtrooper on your wall. Kevin,
Yeah.
you see the AT-ATs?
Oh,
Did you see the AT-ATs?
before
I know. I
the
should take
app
one of the other
was
cameras in the other room and you
stormtroopers.
can see all the stuff.
Oh! Robbie built the A-Wing.
Oh, Bobby, make the A-wing.
Yeah, it's the Lego A-Wing.
But
Hey, that thing's cool looking, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, remember the A-Wing we got Robbie? The Lego
Oh, yeah?
A-Wing?
Oh, that's nice.
That is
But,
cool.
like an A.
Hey, we go over there, we punch him in the stomach, take it from him.
Don't punch me.
No.
Don't punch me.
Then he will like an A.
Oh, I know.
He will like an A.
All right, Kelvin, what else you got? Ooh, who is that?
Is that dolphin? He's a red. What? It's him.
Yep.
It's the finger. He's a red.
I know.
That's pretty awesome.
So, people watching, this is what I've been doing for the last 3 years. Okay. You say
Making
night night.
him older.
I say night to stuffing.
You want to say night night to everybody? Say
Bye,
night.
Kelvin.
And night, everybody. But take the ass, on the aiming on the ass on the stormtrooper.
And say night night.
All right, I'll send that to the stormtrooper for you, buddy.
Okay. He said he'll say night night, okay? Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, night night, sweetie.
Let's go.
Say hi to you.
All right. You can turn that light off in there.
Say bye bye to you.
Okay, so the guy in the office, he does this lazy voice when he's talking. It's the one that kind of sounds like this, and man, I'll tell you what, my life is so tough. I just, man, I got another phone call to make today, and you know, I got to do something with this lottery ticket. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my money this weekend. I think probably go play some golf and slap my wife around. She's such a dirty whore. Anyway, I better make this phone call, guys. He's one of these people. It drives me nuts all day long. I hear him talking.
Project.
I'm like, dude, stop talking. What did he made a comment yesterday? He said something about winning the lottery or something. He goes, by the time you pay off your 40% in taxes, you probably got about $600,000 left over. He goes, maybe you got enough to pay off your house, you know. So I don't know. And I'm like, oh, all right. So now you're letting everybody know that you got this big, expensive house. Anyway, I want to shoot the guy. The last one is the old fart. We have a contractor in our office. And this guy jiggles.
We got a contractor in our office. Make it sound like there's a trader in there.
Yeah. He
You walk in and
jingles.
smell it.
He keeps his fingers in his pockets and he jiggles his change.
Oh yeah.
And he stands around and just does this. And I'm like, dude, I don't know
him
if
already.
you're, I don't know if you're playing with your, you know, what you're doing, man. But please go away. And this guy, he will bring everything back around to him constantly. And he got me good yesterday. He's talking about art. And he's telling me all this stuff about graphic art kind of stuff. He worked with this guy, and he's going to show me this stuff. And he pulls this stupid website up, gets me to go to his desk. I'm already trying to leave. I walk over to his desk, pulls this awful website up from like 1984. And it looks like it's like a wilderness website. It's got this awful banner of like a waterfall. And he's going, isn't that amazing? He's showing me, and I'm just looking at it, and it's got this calligraphy font. And I was like, do I just tell this guy this is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life? Well, I've got a book that's printed up of like the last 10 years of illustrations I have, and it's been at my desk for a long time. I just picked it up and tossed it over. I said, yeah, there's a couple things I've worked on, and I walked off, and that shut him up. But, tell me about some of the... I'm not hearing anything. You guys still hear me?
Yeah. Hello? Brian's on mute.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on mute. It's
Okay.
because I was doing some stuff and fiddling around and it kept changing over to me.
Okay.
So I decided to be all muted.
Yeah. I don't have an ending to my office rant, but
So what were
Yeah, it
you
wasn't
going to...
much of a story that way.
yeah.
Jeez.
I don't have good stories. I just kind of I take the information, I put it out there, and then I let. It's like
I hate this guy.
it's like fuel. It's like throwing fuel out there, and then let's see what stories it brings up.
It didn't bring any up. Mostly
Nothing.
because I kept talking while you were telling your story and I didn't know I was muted, so I totally screwed that up.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. I don't even remember what I said now. You can probably see my mouth moving down there in the video. Like, why is that stupid guy doing things? I'm playing with my phone at the moment, but that's because I'm trying to do something.
Uh-huh.
See, I think my problem is I don't know how much I could say about the people I work with.
You think that's your problem?
Well-
I was waiting for your sentence to stop just so I could do that to you.
One among many. But I don't know. Yeah.
That damn cat. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Idiot!
You guys want a cat?
No.
No, okay.
Hey, building a house. That's the other big news. It's going to be a long time, though. Brian, I tell you, we lost our lot.
What?
Yep.
You did not tell us that.
How can that be?
Well, feng shui is a very important part of my wife's philosophy. So,
Okay.
you know, it's important to me then. And we had been looking at a house, geez, I guess mid-January, and everything was perfect. And we were leaving, we're driving along. We're going back to the house, get our check, put money down on it. And I asked her, did you have noticed which way that house is facing? So it has to face north, south, or
Okay.
slightly southeast. And that's the restriction. And there's a whole lot of stuff that's involved with that. The
Oh,
year
I've
you're
heard of that more than
born and
once.
all. Yeah. You're born, all that kind of stuff. It's supposed to affect your career, your money, your marriage, your happiness, all this kind of stuff. So you can see why it's a big deal. So while we found out that house is facing the wrong way, we had to call people back. Hey, yeah, we won't be coming back out there. And we explained to them why, and they're like, well, that's, okay, well, call us if anything changes. You're like, okay, well, if you guys end up spinning the house around a different direction, then call us back. Otherwise, it's
Put it
not
on a
going
lot
to
sideways.
Yeah, otherwise, it's not going to change. So
Well, seriously, yeah. It's like, well, call us back if you happen to change your entire philosophy on life. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So, anyway, since we realized this is such a big deal, we started looking at used houses again and stuff. I was like, you know what? After seeing that real nice house, why can't we just build a house? So we found some properties to look at. And the first question I asked after I actually found a lot of well, they gave me a map. I crossed off all the ones that were facing the wrong direction. Just narrowed it down. And then I started looking at school districts. And with process of elimination, I eliminated it down to, just a handful of places. There was one corner lot. I said, heck yeah, check out this corner lot. Because it's a corner lot, there's nothing there. You don't know which way it's going to face. So, big question mark. So the first thing I asked them, is this house going to face north or is it going to face west? It's only two directions you can go. And they said, you can do it either way. I said, okay, well, I need to find out definitely for sure. So we went over there and we put a compass on it just to make sure. And then they confirmed, no, this is the address, and by this address it confirms it's on this street. I'm like, okay, there's a given, facing north, period. Did the contract on it, signed paperwork, everything confirms it's on that street, that address is facing north, everything's good. Then we go through all the paperwork, and I read everything. I read all the HOA junk, which is, okay, there was nothing weird in there. And we went over to this place in Grapevine, and we chose all our colors and all the stuff you have to do. So, what, 3 weeks has gone by, and they give me a call. So, hey, the house has to face west. Dude, that's a...
It's a pretty big screw up. I mean,
that's a
you
deal
made so much
breaker.
effort.
Yeah. So they went to permit the house, and they said you can't do it. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to push back, and I'm going to find out at least why. I'm going to try to. And the part I'm omitting here is that the sales rep we've been talking to was just real edgy anytime I asked a question. And I'm like, gosh, she must have been asked this question 10 times today, because every time I ask a question, she's like, she gets all huffy puffy. And I finally called her out on it. And I said, look, we're just asking you questions, all right? We're just trying to gather some information. I'm going to be paying for this house for 30 years, and I want to know before I sign your contract. So that's how it was with her. So
What'd she say? Did she react to that?
she calmed down, and she goes, no, you just have to... People ask me all these questions, and, and I forgot about this, guys. We stepped out of the room so I could ask my realtor, are you picking up on this lady's attitude also? Because this is, we're just talking, and she's got a attitude with us. I'm going back to day one when we first went over there to talk to her. She goes, no, I detected too. Well, a builder guy had come in the door behind us and went to the office, and builder had asked that lady, why do you have your window open? She goes, oh, it's hot in here. It was a cold day. And she said something to the matter of, and I got a screaming kid in here, and I got what did she say? I got the Latinos from some street. She said something like that. She goes, I got these people. She goes, I hate people. And I was like, dude, I should go in there and bust this lady right on the spot. And so this is what we're dealing with. Well, I got her the next day. I went to look at the model, and I said, hey, because they had...
Hey, we're not Latino or anything.
They were also talking about what...
We're not Latino. You're still like us.
They were also talking about what houses were available, and she was telling the guy, she goes, well, I don't want them tracking their muddy feet all through the house, and me have to go there and clean it up. So the next day I want to walk through the model, and I asked her, I said, how? I knew we were coming to this house. She goes, how did you know we come to this house? I said, this is what you're talking to the contractor about, right? She goes, what contractor? I said, don't you remember yesterday the contractor came in your office and you guys were talking and he was talking about the window being open and he was talking about this house being available to look at. I was letting her know I heard every word of it. And she goes, oh, I was so busy yesterday, I don't remember who came in there. Anyway, I don't know if she actually caught on to I knew or if she was just blowing it off and really didn't remember. But that's probably too much backstory, but that's kind of what we've been going through with these people whenever they said we couldn't do the lot. They couldn't face the house north. I didn't want her to just give me a generic answer on why they couldn't do it. I wanted to get a real answer. And she actually did give me a decent answer. It has something to do with the way, I guess, water runs off a certain direction. There's like an easement. Do you know what an easement is?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can only be like 7 feet from this wall. And if they built the house the way we were going to, it was going to cause this potential flooding problem. And I went over there and looked at it, and they're right. So I said, all right. So we just found another lot down the street.
Hey,
Anyway.
Jerry, is Brian
I didn't know any of
frozen
that
back?
stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time. They're probably end of the year, I would imagine. They said 6 to 9 months because there's a lot of delay on building houses in Texas right now because there's just not enough workers, what they say.
I don't know.
Of workers.
Yeah, I've heard it from a couple different people now. There's not enough builders to keep up with the work. Which is, I don't know. I would think if I was a builder, I'd be like, heck yeah, I got a job.
Yeah. Okay.
Endless work. I don't know, maybe they're not paying them anything and these guys aren't willing to do it. I don't know. But I heard the salesperson tell us that, and then I've heard a few other people talk about things being slow with not having enough builders and stuff, so maybe the whole world's crazy. And then I lost my voice. That's what it's all about. Are my stories boring, man? I feel like my stories are so boring.
No,
No, it's
I'm doing what I always do. I'm messing with something, so I'm trying to solve.
Oh.
it.
no. I'm
I
just
wanna play all
listening to
these
your
videos.
story because I haven't.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
play
I
all
was
these
just-
videos we got sent, and I'm trying to just find ways to do it. So if I kind of space out,
Oh,
you can
no,
say,
no.
Hey Brian, wake your fucking ass up.
No, I'm thinking, man, my stories are probably, they're not
No,
well formed.
No, you're fine.
I was just listening.
I don't see any chatting or anything over there.
Any what?
I don't see any chit chatties on the stream, so I was just making sure that it's still working.
They're using a white font.
That's it. They're hiding from me.
Those guys, and they're
Okay.
hiding. They're hiding and they're hanging out, and they're white font and they're clear font. And boy, I tell you what, those guys. You know, when you get them all together, they're just a bunch of guys, right? There's no girls there, right? Hey, where's all the lovely ladies?
You mean on the chat room?
Yeah. Where's all you lovely ladies out there? And if you ain't ladies, you can pretend to be ladies. We won't know the difference. No, please don't do that. Because I didn't shave.
I thought you were going to say something really disgusting. You know, like I don't know.
Titty bugger monkey.
Put your labia on top of the screen and make noises with your butthole.
I put catnip in my sweet pouch.
What did you say? I got catnip in my sweet pouch.
I said, I put catnip in my sweet pouch. And now he's wow, 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 wow. Looks like hell. So why I got all these holes in my
Jerry.
scrotum?
Oh,
They call me claw balls for nothing. Who calls anybody that? Hey, claw balls, come over here.
who calls it a sweet pouch? Is what I'd like to know.
Sweet pouch.
Uh,
Dude, what if it was like a kangaroo, man? You could actually, like, hey, I could put a roll of nickels down there. Nobody would know.
You guys go.
what? What happened?
I lost you guys. Where the hell are you?
Hello?
Can't find you.
What's that?
I saw Russian.
Oh, there you are.
That was upside down.
I thought it was in Russian. Oh, Russian have upside down characters, though, right?
I'm confused.
Well,
I don't know, the sweet pouch threw me off.
Are you confused because you're seeing yourself or something really weird?
No, I'm not seeing myself. I'm seeing, it looks like it's flipped and mirrored.
Brian's
Well, I could
screen.
have picked the wrong window.
Yeah.
Damn it all, monkey turd.
Flipper.
Flippy flappy. Flippity foo. Where is that shit?
Hey, Robbie.
Yeah.
I know a little while back you in April had talked about investing into. Did you go forward with it?
With the,
Yeah.
yes.
I did also.
Yeah?
And then I realized that my company didn't take any taxes out last year, which meant our
Ooh.
tax is going to be a headache this year. So I decided that's probably not a wise investment, and good thing I have the receipt, so we walked it back. And I went, dang it. You know what I had? I'll tell you what I had. I had the Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
I had the Ghost, and there's a separate piece you buy separately, and they go together. And that was the cool one. I had several other things too. I had like what's the little chicken walker thing? I had that one. I had the prototype.
ATST?
Yeah, maybe that's it. I had the prototype TIE fighter with the collapsible wings.
Mm.
God, what else did I have? Oh, snow speeder.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
Did I get the X-wing? I can't remember.
Let's see, I bought...
It's whatever's in the shelves right now. It was like $400 worth of stuff. But then I went, yeah, I better take all that back. I really wanted to keep the Ghost, because I was thinking the Ghost and the other piece together might be worth something one day. But I was like,
Dang, man, that's crazy.
I can't justify it, man. It's just too much.
See,
But
that's
yeah,
the part I can't
I
do.
wasn't going to open them. I had them in storage. They've been in storage for 2 weeks. And I went, nah, I better go take them back.
That's the part that I can't do. I can't buy this stuff and then just like let it just sit there. Like, I can't do it.
Oh, I've done that for ever, though. So, with the droids and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, mine are all sealed up in the closet. I don't look at them. I don't...
Hey, that's
Hey?
weird. Am I like muted?
Yeah, you were like...
He's
That was
talking,
strange.
but I see his
Weirdly
face
muted.
and nothing's happening.
Can you hear me at all?
No, I hear
Okay,
you talking, but when you talk, I see an image and it's not moving. It's like
Oh
there's a
yeah,
delay.
it's because I'm streaming video from my phone. So here,
Okay.
I mean,
I know he's, are you getting closer?
closer to what?
He just said I'm... Yeah,
know-
I
I
just
know.
saw...
Yeah, I know you're working on something there. The video?
What?
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
why am I staying in front?
I'm confused.
Oh, you don't see my finger.
I am confused.
Oh, I'm trying to switch to my rear camera.
Oh, yes. That's what I see. I see a
There
hand.
you go. Yeah, you see my hand. So when you guys were talking about these things, I was gonna go into the other room. Now that I'm done messing with that, and you'll have to tell me what you see when it finally gets there, because
Oh, okay.
I can't see. I mean, well, I can see, but I'm leaving the room.
All right. You want to know what we're seeing right now?
God,
That room is a mess, man.
You're
I was
walking.
going to take you in here.
You're just now walking out of the room in your
Okay.
video. That's what we're seeing.
So, I was just going to go in here and show you, to show Kenneth stuff, all of his, because you guys are talking about all the Lego sets.
Yeah,
So,
it's dark. I feel like I'm gonna fall.
did you get to it?
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I
Oh,
can't
Death Star.
do it apparently.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
I can't hear you.
I can't see him.
And the Death Star.
And then
Can't hear very
something I
well.
built.
I thought
Oh,
the
well.
desk. I don't know why I was thinking it would be a lot bigger than that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore, you guys, because it's not working out that well. My audio was cutting out so bad you couldn't hear anything.
Ghostbusters. That's pretty cool.
Anyway,
How long a delay is that? Like 10 seconds?
I don't know. Too damn long. I'm already sick of doing it.
You just traveled through time.
And now you're
Yeah, I
back.
jumped.
Yeah.
That's like magic you do.
No, I fired up a live stream event on my phone, and then I used screen capture on this computer to capture what I was seeing, and then it was delayed through the internet.
Do the waivers.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play a video. Is that okay?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta figure out.
Hey guys, I could hardly believe it when Brian said that Switch on Show was coming back for
Hit pause.
That's weird. The video's right. But
Hey guys, I could hardly believe it when Brian said that Switch on Show was coming back for sort of reunion show or whatever you want to call it. I managed to find yesterday my Switch on Show comedic chaos and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Just yesterday, so I figured I would wear those today for the occasion. And I was wondering if you guys still have yours and
Yep.
do you wear them regularly?
I know, but I'm going to start wearing them. I'm going to start wearing mine. Mine's over to storage in a box. I still have the stickers. You remember the window sticker?
A lot of changes to cut in and out of that. But anyway,
Oh,
were you guys able to
there
hear
it
it
is.
okay?
yeah, it was a little quiet, but I could hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn up the next one a little louder. So,
I missed
it
the
was
first
upside
half
down.
of what you said, Brian.
oh, well, you know how you can record video like this, or you can turn your phone like this and your phone will rotate it? Well, VLC didn't know what the fuck to do with Newman's video clip, so that's why I played it upside down. So then I used effects to rotate it back the right way, which is why
Oh.
the player was upside down and the video was right side up.
I understand.
You have now learned something.
Yeah.
So that's not all the videos we have, though. There are many, many more. Or several more, I should
Okay.
say.
Play them.
Several.
So you guys can talk. Oh, okay. So no, I wanted to answer Newman's question. So he asked, and Jerry said where his are. Robbie, where are yours? Do you know?
I know
Not off
exactly
the
where
top of
mine
my head, but I do. I mean, they're here.
So I've moved a lot,
In here.
and let me just tell you, I have lost a lot of things lately, and I've been pretty pissed off at the things I've lost. But I did not, Newman, and I did get to cheat because I did watch the video to make sure I knew what I was playing. So I did have the time to go find mine. But not only are they there, but once upon a time, Newman said, I'm going to go ahead and send you guys 4 sets in case you wanted to give one away. So I actually have our giveaway set that we never gave away.
Ah, shit.
I think we should. So I think we should give them away, or you know, the extra set, and you know, we'll figure that out maybe one day. But anyway, that was kind of cool to see that.
I'm trying to think of where mine are. I mean, I know I still have them. I just don't know where I've put them. I was thinking they were in here.
I want to know what happened to my shirt. I don't even think I have a shirt anymore. Do you have, Brian? Do you still have shirts somewhere,
I have my shirt with the black.
or did we give them all away?
No, I still have a few that that I say that don't fit, but not very many. I don't think. Yeah.
I still got a car sticker.
Yeah, no, you're doing better than me then.
Yeah, I've got the
I don't
car
have that.
sticker. I also got a car sticker for version 3 Studios.
Man, that's the one I want.
I still have it. Unused.
Quit bragging.
Bragger.
I used mine. It was on the Galant.
So much.
It's gone.
Mine was on my square back. So.
It was on the square bag, dude.
Square bag.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, did you find any of those other files I'd put up there?
You know what? So ours, because we all talked so long, I didn't know if you guys wanted to edit them before I played them. And since I was fucking around with all this technical shit all day, I haven't even gone through our files. I know that you and I both have like a 10-minute file apiece, and I'm happy to play them, or play them at the end, or whatever. But I just didn't know if you're like, oh, there's probably a bunch of rambling I want to cut out. I don't know what you want to do. So I didn't do anything yet.
You can save mine towards the end. It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Or you could put them out separate, or I don't know. Are there still people in the little chat thing? Do they want to?
Yeah, well, we won't know for a couple minutes. But yeah, we recorded our little videos over this past week, and I did all mine in one day, and you did yours in several days, and Rob did his in one day. Rob did it.
I was trying to do something every day, and then I lost my voice, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I'm looking for my stuff.
Oh, now you're trying to find it, huh?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
No, I'm looking
See.
in my closet.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking in a storage.
Garage.
Garage.
Storage. American Indonesia.
What the hell is this?
It's American Airlines, jackass.
American Airlines.
Yeah. Hey, remember Justine Toffer? Justine Toffer?
Yeah.
Justin Topher? Justine
That seems
Toffer?
to cover.
Justine Toffer?
God, this room is a mess. Did you guys see this pile of shit that I have over here? It's like everything I own that's connected. to
Pile
something is
of
just-
shit.
It's a big old pile of
What a
shitty shit.
piece of shit.
What if Luke said that? What a
What a
piece
piece of shit.
Dude, we haven't talked about Star Wars 7 at all.
That's because I don't want to. I'm not really that specific.
Yeah.
I was kidding.
What
Luke
would you-
goes,
I
that
want to
thing
know,
looks like my dick.
I want to know what you guys thought of the trailer.
Smells like a butthole.
There's probably a forum thread for this, but I didn't read it. Or maybe I did. Lazy.
With all your free time, you'd think you'd have done it.
Yeah. I may have. You may mention something, I'll be like, oh, that's right.
You're like, oh, I didn't read it all.
Actually, nah, I don't care. I'll wait till it comes out. It's going to be a long time, though.
We're getting close, though, man. We're getting close.
Dude, J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy will be at Celebration 7, and
When?
they're going to have to... when is that?
June?
It's a
Hey,
few months from
Bucho
now.
ended up being online for a bit.
Oh, man. Ah, shit.
Oh, that's funny.
What's funny, Brian?
What if I did
He
that
just
with my
wanted-
boss? You ever have like the big bosses ever? Your desk and you mess up and you go, ah, shit. Ah.
When I was trying to stream my audio, I accidentally clicked on Bucho's name and video called him, and he didn't answer. So he was on the forum going, ah,
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you want to watch another video?
Okay.
Do it.
Don't tell me what to do. All right, I'm going to be muted, okay? I have to be muted to do this because it's stupid.
Do it. Do it.
Switched on. Happy 10th anniversary.
Oh shit! It's upside down.
Oh, there you
Huh.
go. Who's this? I can't see. I can't see him. My liver hurts.
I should have
I was
told you
just-
guys before I jumped
I was
off
just
here.
kidding.
Oh, it's Ben. So, okay, now hang on. I'm going to put it back on so we can play it.
Hey, switched on. Happy 10th anniversary. I met you guys in April 2007, show 140. I got turned on you from the Twisted Pickle show and never gone back, never looked back. Unfortunately, you left the next year, so fuck you. Anyways, you've been around so much that you keep the shows up, and that's good enough. Anyways, you guys are amazing, and 10 years of my life have been, filled with hilarity, comedic chaos, and bullshit. The humor you guys used in the show definitely stands up to the test of time, because I can go back and listen to a show I didn't even know about, show 19 or 20, and it's hilarious. I mean, you do have the off days, but whatever. Most of the shows are freaking fantastic, and your stories you tell are absolutely fantastic, and they will never stop being funny, no matter how many times I go back and I listen to those fucking stories. The stories about the fucking things you guys did as kids are like, blow my mind. Anyways, thanks to you guys for the amazing 10 years. Hopefully 10 more. None of you die soon. You're getting really fucking old. But just be well. Anyways, happy 10th anniversary. Have a great show. It'll be nice to see a new show in the feed. And enjoy the live stuff. I'll hopefully try to get on and see you guys. But if I don't, best of luck, gentlemen.
That's freaking cool, man. That is really cool. Valentine's Day card. Oh, you old smoothie.
Ew.
That's cool. Hey, he's the one that sent the audio clip in when we tried to end the show at 150, right? Where he does the shooting. Wasn't that his?
I don't know.
That's freaking cool, man. That is really cool.
Like,
Whoa, major
I'm-
delay.
here in the past.
Oh, you old. It's like a minute later.
Hey.
That's cool.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm waiting for it all to catch back up.
hey, you know what I just noticed, Jerry? For some reason, I hear you in both my speakers and no one else does. I just now noticed that because I had the stream up in my other ear, in my absence, like when I couldn't hear you guys, because I wanted to know how well everybody else can hear the audio, because I can't hear it at all. Whenever I play those videos, I can't hear shit. It's part of the problem with this whole setup.
Oh.
I just need to buy a mixer.
Now, have you previewed these?
No, not all of them.
Okay.
That's the weird thing. So I've got some ways I'm kind of solving it right now, but they're stupid. So
Did you hear what I was saying
we'll see.
before?
no, I heard everything that you were saying. I just can't hear.
Is that the
I
same
can't
guy?
hear the video. You know what? I don't remember. I actually don't remember if he did that or like everybody kind of said so much stuff back then, and of course, I don't listen to those old shows, so
I just
I don't know
heard
what the hell they were talking about.
I just heard that clip today. It was the one where the music in the background is hark the angels sing that song. I did an instrumental, and I gave it to one of those guys, and they put all these submissions together, and then they sent it back to us, and we listened to it. One of them was a guy saying, "Hey, I just listened to you guys, and everything's been great, then heard your announcement, and I'm going to fix you up," and then you hear the bang, bang, bang. He's like, going to come behind you, and you're not ready, bang. You said, "What is he, killing us?"
I don't remember. Hey, I'm gonna meet you guys. Okay, so when we were running late on the show, or like right on time, we did get another video while we were like, not set up yet.
Okay.
And it's from Lark. So give me just half a second here, and I want to mute me first. And here we go.
All right, about ready to go? About ready to go? Tacos ready? Got my muscadine juice ready? Switched on! Whoa! Architect, woo!
That's awesome.
What was that juice? What was that?
Muscadine juice?
Yeah, it's alcohol.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's like some lemon
Don't
lime
know.
alcohol. Whiskey.
Newman, if you could start a thread to find out. I'm just kidding.
Newman was actually the first video. Oh, so
Yep.
Ben says he was not the one that sent that video that you're talking about, and he was saying that Octavius may have put it together, but I don't think Octavius came at the end of the show, although since that was only 2 years into this whole period, and it's been 8 years since then, I don't have a fucking clue. But
Look at
it's
that
funny.
old fucking man.
God, he is
Sorry.
old. Who is he? Why is
I
he
looked
so
up
old?
muscadine juice. It was the first link.
Oh.
It seems like it's 2007.
I wanna correct something though. Speaking of years, it's we don't. I don't think we've been saying that we're podcasting for 10 years. I think we're saying 10 years ago the show started because we're not doing anything. But a couple people took stabs at us for not putting shows out in 2 years. We did put a show out last year. It was just a year old when I released it. And the really shitty thing is, the very last show that the three of us recorded, I still haven't released it. We still have a 2-year-old show on my hard drive. So
Yeah.
my goal this weekend is to try to get that show out the door. Of course, it'll be 2 years older than this, and I'll be talking about moving to Seattle and that
Where
kind
does
of weird
it
stuff. So
Where does it say podcasting for 10 years? Is that
no,
something
it's
you guys?
just I think people are like one or two of these videos say something about I know for sure the next video does. But somebody in the forum said something about us not releasing a show in 2 years or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Someone else. Anyway, so yeah.
I only pointed out that
didn't
10
Ben
years
just
ago
say-
we started doing this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what you said was it's been 10 years since the
Yeah,
show started. But
October 4 or February 14th, 2005.
I couldn't hear it, and I was doing it from memory. But didn't Ben's video just say we haven't released a show in 5 years?
Yeah. He started listening and what? Anyway.
Well, hey, we also did a 24-hour podcast for like 19, 20 hours.
No, it was like 21 hours, but it's because isn't it because we lost some audio, not because we didn't do it that long? Because we definitely
No, we actually stopped.
No, we
Those
didn't.
last 3 hours are like, you get the point.
I thought we finished it.
No, we didn't. We did not finish it. I was home by noon, and we started at like 2 p.m. the day before.
God, we should have done it right the first time. Because now we got to do it all over again.
No
That was
way.
so damn painful.
That could never happen. There's just no way that could ever happen now.
I could do it, you bunch of pussies. You guys know whenever I moved this last time that I moved, other than eating and pissing and shitting, I moved for over 26 hours straight. Constantly doing stuff. I outran one of my friends that's in his mid-20s. He fucking fell asleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning on my couch, and I would still unload the truck.
Yeah, I physically
awesome.
can't do it.
I'm just more awesome than everybody else.
Yep, you sure are.
That's pretty much what it is.
Awesome.
I
know
watched
this.
I watched you lug an AC unit down those stairs. I'm sure watching you going, there ain't no freaking way, man.
What AC
That-
unit?
That thing would be sitting in the back of that truck still. Don't you guys remember when our AC went out here and you brought that portable over? Remember you walked that big thing down the stairs?
Did I?
Yeah, you and
Yeah.
Robbie both came out here.
Damn, I am awesome.
You don't remember that?
No.
You came in, you set the duct up, it went to the room.
Oh yeah, I remember bringing
You
that.
carried
I
that
still
big
have
ass.
That one.
Remember you carried that big ass thing down the stairs.
Oh yeah, that thing was heavy. That was that really big one. I have 5 of those fucking things now. Not that size. A lot of them are smaller than that. But
Yeah.
you know, we kept buying them. I swore that after that summer when you guys needed it and we didn't need it, I'm never getting rid of one of those air conditioners ever again. Because I hate when we rent a house, when we run a house and the air conditioning goes out. It sucks.
Oh shoot, that would get you a 16 seater. Put it on 1601 if you every time. I don't know. I'm sorry, I pulled the boom hammer.
I don't know what the fuck you were just saying. Like what?
That was great. That was pretty great. Caught me off
Y'all
guard.
watch
I was
another
like, listening.
Hey, do you guys want to watch another video?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna mute my audio again.
He's still laughing.
This is good. It's good.
Oh, that's okay. It's video. You know what? Haven't congratulated them in 10 years. So fucking good. That's amazing. Well, they're fucking for guys. There he is. That's all right, man. But it's like, love you guys. Because I mean, everybody's going to live now. But also, that's what I want to know. Was it a loving story of the story of how he first met Jerry? And then, of course, after he met Jerry, he met Brian on one of his solo shows. He told us that story. What we need to hear today is exactly how old you were. The story of when Brian first met Jerry. Because in all of the hours of recording you guys have done, I can't remember if you ever told the story of exactly how old you were when your two families got joined up when you first met each other. In my head, I think you're like 8 or 7 or 6, but I don't know for sure. So please, Brian and Jerry, tell the story of when you guys first met. And for Robbie, please, please tell us the story of when Jerry and Brian first met. So I love you guys, and do another one before another 10 years. Okay, just do a show a year, something at least, a show a month. You know, all out there is a show every 3 weeks, and me and all the rest of us, the fans will be happy. Maybe just once every 3 days. Make it life will be a lot better, man. So much happier. My sex life will be better. It's getting weird now, so I'm going to stop now. So, you know. Have a look. So, you know.
That was good.
It took me a while to figure out that it was echoing.
Huh?
At first, I didn't realize it was echoing. I thought that he went back and overdubbed audio in place of where he was chewing. Then I realized, oh no, it's echoing back.
Oh, you guys are getting an echo back again?
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
It was only for that, and it was
Yeah.
it was quieter.
I thought it was part of the video, and then I went, oh no, it's feeding back now.
No. Okay. Was it like always lined up or just a little bit off?
A little bit off.
You guys somehow magically were hearing, because I was playing a local copy of it in another player so I could actually hear it, because I haven't watched that video yet.
Oh.
So you were hearing your copy of my copy, so I won't do it that way again. I got another way to do it. But I thought we've told this story, or maybe we've just referenced it a few times.
How we met, or how old we were.
Yeah, I mean it's.
It's
I was in
82.
2nd grade. Yeah.
82. I would have been 8. Yeah.
I just remember being in 2nd grade. I don't remember how old I was.
Oh wait a minute. No, I was 9. I was 9. 82.
Now here's what's nutty. I don't remember how old I was, but I can tell you my home address then. 235 Northeast Michael Street, Burleson, Texas.
Yep, I remember that. I went to that house one time.
Yeah, that's where Terry Jr. was. Remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I remember so many things that happened at that house.
I remember that kid was always bowed up when you saw him.
Yeah. He's kind of like that as an adult, too. I think, when's the last time I saw him?
He just
It's
has
been
really
a long time.
great posture, I guess. I don't know.
That's what it is.
I only remember meeting him one time. I think that was it. But, so yeah, we were living in Irving. The apartment that my mom was living in at the time was, it's been bulldozed by now. It's gone. Not there anymore. But yeah, it was me and my mom and my sister and my brother. My brother, I'm talking about my biological family. My oldest brother was either in and out of the house because he was kind of a bad case. So I'm not sure if he was there at the time when we actually first met or not. I think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was there.
I tell this story sometimes. I talk about the first time I remember meeting your dad. My mom had gone out with some friends to like a country club, country bar or something. She met your dad there. And I went to a friend of hers. She watched me that night. I don't know where Cheryl was, or John for that matter. Anyway, all I know is the next morning, Mom had say, "Hey, I guess I spent the night there." I don't know. And I went home, and then I met your dad, and I just remember sitting there looking at this guy, as probably a lot of little boys are, kind of protective of their mom, right? Who's this strange guy in this? I just remember having that feeling. Look at this guy sitting in our house, staring at me.
That's what he was doing. He was just staring at you.
He was, man. He was looking at me. I don't think he knew what to say. And we must have met you guys that weekend or something. And I don't really remember much
not
about
long
it.
after, if I remember. Yeah.
But I think we went. The only thing I remember, and it's probably because of the photos, I remember seeing photos from one of the weekends hanging out at Dale's apartment, and all of us were there. I do remember that weekend also, but I remember it so well because of the photos. If there was a meeting before that, I don't remember it. But to answer his question, I believe that was 1982. I know that I just finished the 3rd grade, so I was 9.
Yeah, it was definitely summer.
It was right before summer, or right at summer. I don't know. One of the things I remember about that summer is I remember the Coke machine at the swimming pool, and somebody had messed up that Coke machine, and it was just spitting out sodas. And we took an ice chest down there, and we filled that ice chest up with sodas and brought it back to the house. That's about all I remember. But yeah, so that would made you about 8. So if I was 9, you were 8. Yep.
Sounds about right. And then I don't remember what we had, but I remember that apartment he had where we met you guys. And
It was right. It wasn't that far away from ours.
No, yeah, it wasn't at all. And I was wearing that Superman shirt. I remember that because there's that picture taken from earlier in the day where I was stretching that rubber band really far that my dad took.
Do you remember
then,
a concrete hill?
Yeah.
You remember playing on a concrete hill?
Yeah.
I don't know if we were rolling a car down
you
the
guys
hill.
brought Legos over too. I remember that. We built the super tall man. We tried to make his neck and his legs go all the way up the wall.
The lock blocks.
And, yeah, the idea was we were going to go all the way up the wall, and then we were going to try to make it go across the ceiling. And of course, it wouldn't support its own weight because that was stupid. Because that was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Stupid kids. Don't you know anything?
And me and Robbie met at Tech Team.
And
that was 1996.
That was like 20 minutes after the Lego thing. Yeah.
Right.
95, 96?
It was 95. trying to think when I started Honda. I started Honda in 90.
I just got bigger.
No, I started Honda in 97, so I started Tech Team in 96. Summer of 96 is whenever we started a Tech Team job. They had an opening for like 40 positions doing peripheral support for Hewlett-Packard products, printers, fax machines, copiers, all that junk. And we spent 2 weeks, or a week at least, in orientation. Them teaching us all that stuff, and then showing us how to log stuff. And there was a large group of people in those
Showing us
rooms.
their logs.
I didn't know anybody in there. Well, Robbie and Patrick and Brian were all friends. A different Brian.
No, Brian wasn't part of that group.
No, it wasn't Brian. It was a different guy. He wasn't part of our team. I just remember he worked in the building.
Oh yeah, well, Brian was there. Sean was there.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
But I guess between people having smoke breaks, and I didn't smoke then, but I still would step outside, and because all of us were kind of going to be doing the same thing, we all kind of talk. And I don't know, at some point, I don't know how you and Patrick ended up sitting real close to each other. You probably chose desks near each other because you knew each other.
Right.
I don't know how I ended up sitting by you guys, other than I just picked a seat, or maybe we were hanging out. I don't know. I don't think we were hanging out yet, but for whatever reason, I ended up sitting by you guys, and then I just started bringing all the toys to work, all the Star Wars crap to work, and then every time Robbie would answer the phone, I'd be bouncing off the walls or doing something stupid. That's how all that started.
Well,
we started hitting the beanbags back and forth.
But well, remember, okay, so back then I didn't have a car. Patrick was taking me to work, picking me up every day.
That little Chrysler LeBaron or whatever.
Yeah. But remember, we were picking you up for some reason.
No, you guys were picking me up later after my truck got repossessed.
Oh, okay.
Robbie, you dumbass.
Well, I just all the kind of
Yep.
it all blends together.
Yeah, that was later.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even remember. But see, that's the thing. What I was trying to remember is how it actually started. You know, like
Hanging out.
No, I mean, like, did we approach you? Did you approach us?
I don't know.
Did I grab your nuts or something? I don't remember what happened.
It was probably that
Hey, how's it
Archie
going?
Young
Let me-
guy.
let me
Remember him?
Shake your nuts.
Remember Archie Young?
Yeah.
The laugh guy? Is that the guy with the laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys talked about him on the show before.
I can't do that. I can't do it right now.
You can't even do it right now.
I'm trying to remember. This is really me, Robbie stuff here, but there was a lady named Jessica that worked there. She had a really red hair. There was
Bartley.
Bartley. Brian knew him.
Fucking Bartley. Dumbass. I still want to punch that little weird kid.
Hey, who were the vampires? Remember,
Oh, you
Robbie?
can't.
I'm trying to think of their names. That's who I was thinking of.
Wasn't her name like? Wasn't the girl like China or something? Wasn't her name something like that?
I don't remember.
Her name was
China,
like.
the
it was-
vampire.
It was
Yeah,
like.
they were weird.
It was like China or something. And the guy's name was like John or something. He was just tall. He was very goth, very quiet, and he
John the
looked like
lesbian
he
vampire.
looked like a vampire. This guy.
What did you say, bro?
I said John the lesbian vampire.
Yeah. No, he had all this death stuff in his cubicle. I remember somebody making some comments about it. You know, you can hang stuff up in your
Yeah.
cubicle, but
We just made our own posters. Don't palm it and all that
flag,
stuff.
Brian, we had these flags, these American flags that y'all gave us on a little wooden stick, and it had a couple pieces of Velcro on it. And you basically just stick it to your cubicle wall, and if you ever have a question, you can raise it up and stick it a little bit higher on your cubicle wall, and then they can see over. Oh, there's a flag up. I go there. And
I'd
help
have
'em.
brought a Poncho's flag in there.
I use wingdings
Yeah,
and I
like,
chew a
please,
hand.
please. And
Like, nobody knows what the fuck Poncho's is, by the way. That's
Yeah.
just us.
Oh,
That didn't
Ponchos
even-
is instant diarrhea for all those who don't.
horrible Mexican buffet. We've probably mentioned it on a previous show, though. I bet we have. Oh, man.
Don't palm it, man. It was Wingdings. It was the Wingdings hand
Yeah.
and the Wingdings, with the cross through it, the circle with the cross through it.
I remember
Just-
the don't palm it thing. You have one at home.
But I had it up. People used to walk by and go, "What is that?" I had to have an answer.
And you're like, don't
Yeah.
touch yourself while you're on the phone.
No, I was like, "Don't take
While
my
you're on the
flag."
phone.
It says, "Hands off my flag! Don't take my flag." Don't palm it. Dude, we had these big, thick books of paperwork. Man, they sometimes would come through and update them, and it had all of these
Yeah.
zip codes and stores, Micro Center and Micrographics and all of these different places, Best Buy.
Yeah, where you could buy stores in a certain area. We had to freaking look it up in a big ass fucking book.
It was stupid, man.
It was a fucking book.
It was
Damn,
huge.
Fucking book.
It was a freaking huge book, man.
Well, that's what was funny is that I used that thing like 3 times in the year I worked there. Every single one of us had a copy of this huge tome
Yeah.
paper, and I used it probably 2-3 times the whole time I worked there.
To wipe your ass.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Or to stand. I gotta reach this much higher, so
Yeah.
put this thing down and.
Well, I could use it like a high chair.
The booster seat.
Robbie used to walk. He'd make me laugh. He'd walk up and he'd walk over to my desk because there'd be those days I would just be really focused on some pixel art that I'm doing in Windows Paint. I'm drawing the Sandcrawler pixel by pixel. I'm zoomed in, and I'm just doing it really intently. And because I'm not talking, he would walk over and he's like, "Man, what are you doing over here?" And he'd grab my monitor like he's gonna throw it. And I gotta stand up and do this. He'd walk over and go, and like this.
I couldn't even tell what you did.
Oh, too high. He'd grab it. Like he's just gonna throw your monitor off your desk. But sometimes
Hey,
you
did you
do.
ever get
I'd be on a phone call. He'd do it.
Oh yeah, all the shit that you did to me on the phone.
What about we had the hacky sack and the little football and the soccer ball and the little koosh ball. We would be throwing these things. Okay, so the way it was set up was you had a cubicle wall directly in front of me, and on the other side of this cubicle wall is Patrick. And then across the aisle from Patrick, directly across from Patrick, is Robbie. Okay? And so where I'm sitting, I got a clear shot of Robbie. I can see him. There's nobody to my right, because to my right is a break room. So I see Robbie, but I can't see Patrick. And we would have these things going back and forth in a triangle, hitting them. And I don't know how we did it. I guess we just got good at it after a while. We would keep these things going. 4, 5, 6 of them. We're trying to see how many we could get going. And we're laughing the whole time. But sometimes I would be on the other side of the office, and I could look over and I could just see this over the wall. Those guys over there doing that. And I was like, that's what that looks like. And everybody that would walk past our area would be like, "Man, you guys have so much fun over here. I want to put over you guys." And then
We
freaking
got in
Robbie,
trouble a lot though.
and then Robbie stopped coming to work. And then it got boring. I said, "I'm out of here."
Wait, I
You
stopped.
just stopped going.
I stopped coming.
I think Patrick got a different job, and you didn't have a ride anymore. You came
Yeah,
up
so-
there once or twice.
Yeah.
You
'Cause I
technically
think it was
still
Friday.
work there, but
Yeah, because the Brian and Sean, those guys, they worked a different shift.
Heather, remember Heather? Good-looking girl.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you mean the one that was married to the chode guy?
Oh no! I remember her too. Oh, that was the real good-looking chick. Yeah, she's married to the IT guy downstairs. Oh, anyway, no, there's another girl named Heather that worked there. She moved other side of the office.
Oh yeah.
She'd be sitting there doing her stomach crunches, and I'd watch her do her stomach crunches. And yeah, I think you came up there once or twice after that, and then Then I was like, okay, this job's boring now.
Yeah, you were like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then we lost touch. We kind of lost touch for a couple of
Yep.
years.
I think I saw Patrick one time after that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, kind of lost contact. And then the rest of that story, I think we've covered on the show a couple times.
Yeah, the edit.
It's come up.
Yeah.
That's when it all came together. Synergy.
Yep.
Right.
And it's funny to watch projects that you two guys did that I wasn't involved with. It's funny to watch that and be like going, huh, like those health videos.
Oh yeah.
Because I see it, I'm kind of like going, where was I? I'm like, oh, I wasn't around.
Well, we worked at the same place. That's
Yeah, I
all.
know.
Oh, all right then.
How did you guys end up working in the same place?
I hired Rob.
Yeah.
And
That was
then
it.
We had a fun project, and then we did it.
Why did I introduce you two guys?
The edit. It was all about
we
the
were gonna do the edit. You're like, oh, I used to work with this guy. He's really cool. You'll like him. I'll call him a flurb, and then
that's right.
Then we'll all get together.
The
and that's how
flurb.
it happened.
The flurb. Dude, I forgot about that word. That's Robbie's word.
Yeah.
Flurbity goo.
Yeah.
You said I'll call him a flurb, and then we'll get together. I don't remember
I haven't
what the
heard
deal
that in
was.
forever. Flurbity goo.
Yeah. And so he didn't have a car still, so I went and picked him up. Like if you were coming over to work and stuff, I would go pick Robbie up, and then because we ended up spending so much time with each other when you weren't there, we just ended up hanging out more.
Oh, okay.
And then
So there's your answer,
you got
Bucho.
busy. Then you got busy with what's her name?
Car business.
The one that didn't want to get married to you, but then
Oh,
got
that-
married like 10
Oh,
minutes
that
later.
slut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Oh
her.
no, not her. Oh yeah, it was her. Yeah, that's right. Because yeah, she ran off to like Gun Barrel City and started screwing some dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck her. Anyway, but yeah, you were busy going out a lot and stuff. So Rob and I were just working on dumb shit. Tried to redo the same project a few times. Ultimately, just nobody had time for it. And there you go. And then
There's no more time.
April.
Oh, he got it up.
And then I was like, golly, I guess I'm gonna have to palm it a lot more because I have lots of stuff on my hands.
Man, my hands are so chapped.
Oh, they're bleeding.
Get over here! Don't you see my hands?
I only have 2 more files to play. You want me to play them?
Yep.
They're audio though, so I only have to mute my audios. All of my audios.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Digitaltopia, and you're not. You're listening to the Switched On Show, a show that always tickles you in just the right place. And I'm not even talking about your anus. This is truly a momentous occasion.
Yes. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hello, I'm Digitaltopia, and you're not. You're listening to the Switched On Show.
Have that in VLC, so it wasn't gonna play yet. And I got ready, and he said, "I'll be right back." Like, all right, I'll just wait a second. I'll try again.
Yeah.
A few people have had to leave though.
Were you saying 2 files, or wait a minute? Yeah, I saw you do your.
Well, at first I said, can you even hear anything? And then you guys were both going, and so then I said, hang on a second. And right when I got it ready, then yeah. But there are 2 files, yes.
What'd I miss?
I can't figure out. Well, I stopped it because you said you'd be right back, so I was getting ready.
Oh,
to play.
sorry.
I'd solved the problem, and then you're like, "I'll be right back." So I was like, "Okay, well then I'll."
All right.
Sorry.
So let's try.
I'm Digitaltopia, and you're not. You're listening to the Switched On Show, a show that always tickles you in just the right place. And I'm not even talking about your anus. This is truly a momentous occasion. This is their first new episode in 5 years.
And I'm not
As
even talking
Bucho would
about
say,
Uranus.
that's a lot of years.
This is truly a
But
momentous
through the
occasion.
magic of a lot
This is
of
their
pushing,
first new
shoving, and
episode in
buckets of
5
lubrication,
years.
they're
As
squeezing
Bucho
out
would
another
say,
one.
that's a lot
Oh,
of
and
years.
they've also been doing this
But
for
through
10
the
years or
magic
so
of a lot
now,
of
so there's
pushing,
that
shoving,
too.
and buckets of
The
lubrication,
Switched On Show,
they're
where you can
squeezing
eat
out
your
another one.
cucumber Snickers,
Oh, and they've
stand
also
up,
been doing this
and
for
be
10
proud
years
you
or
have a
so
penis
now,
in your
so there's
pants.
that too.
Especially if it's your
The
own.
Switched On Show, where you can
You heard it twice, right?
Yeah, it was
Twice.
like
Was it doing the thing again?
it was the
Yeah.
echo was just as loud as the first one that I couldn't even tell what he was saying.
Wait. You can hear. You guys can hear this?
Well, I hear that, but that's real faint. What we had just heard was
It
like
sounded like two files playing phased.
yeah,
Okay, well let's try this one more time.
but it was left ear and then it was right ear.
Wow, that's fucking weird. You guys are weird. Why are you so weird?
I'm Digitaltopia, and you're not. You're listening to the Switched On Show, a show that always tickles you in just the right place. And I'm not even talking about Uranus. This is truly a momentous occasion. This is their first new episode in 5 years. As Bucho would say, that's a lot of years. But through the magic of a lot of pushing, shoving, and buckets of lubrication, they're squeezing out another one. Oh, and they've also been doing this for 10 years or so now, so there's that too. The Switched On Show, where you can eat your cucumber Snickers, stand up, and be proud you have a penis in your pants, especially if it's your own.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey,
Hey! Yes. We heard that time.
yeah, we could hear it
Once.
that time.
Yeah, just once.
Now I was picking up the show references, but I don't. The last part's not a show reference, right? Or am I just
Penis in
forgetting?
your pants.
What, the cucumber Snickers?
Well, I know
That's
that one
definitely
is.
a show reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
but the penis in your pants, especially if it's yours, is that from one of the
no,
shows?
no, I don't think
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was putting
That
the
was
pieces
the-
together as I was listening, and that
That was
last
a
piece.
Utopia special.
Okay,
so. Yeah,
special,
exactly.
That's right.
special.
Yes.
Every
yes,
time I
yes.
hear his voice, I will always hear the ooga ooga. Remember that?
I need to dig all that stuff out. It's gonna take me a while though, because I've burned it all off on the.
He
on
tied
the
it in
on
the
the gym disc.
closet.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah, that one. And what's the other one? The
Chocolate
every 7 days, no, every 30 days, girls have their period.
Oh yeah. It's made from that video.
Well, there's one where he sings about the chocolate starfish.
I think somebody random just stumbled onto our video. They're like, "What is this stupid shit?
Oh, yeah?
Why aren't these guys funny?" Fuck you. I don't know what
Well,
they're saying.
we're old,
'Cause
and
we're old and stuff.
Ugh.
I guess we were discovered by accident. Wonder if we're on like one of the YouTube live pages.
Good. Now go back 10 years and listen to The Undiscovered.
Yeah, if you actually want to laugh, go listen to our old stuff when we were funny.
151. Classic.
Can we plagiarize our own stuff? I know we've talked about it before.
Yeah, we can do what the fuck we want. So screw everyone else.
So if we want to actually develop an entire stand-up comedian act based around our funniest stuff, we could go around and parade it as just thought up on the
new?
spot.
Yeah, why not? Because that's that's pretty much how comedians. I mean, they get they craft their act down, get it down just right, and then they go around and do it. And part of the delivery is kind of like conversational, or like they just thought of it. So why not?
I have a
Yes.
question, Brian. Do you ever quote your own stuff from the shows, or any of our own stuff from the shows?
I don't think I quote it, but I have a tendency to use the patterns, or the kinds of things that I might say or that Rob might say or whatever, like in conversation. Like I still say "of doom" on the end of almost everything because it's a habit that developed from Rob doing that around me and on the show. And the whole thing, I haven't done it as much lately because I think that I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. But the thing where I always pattern like a something a little bit bigger and crazy and then something completely absurd, like where I always list 3 things and they're in that kind of order, that's definitely from the show, and I still do that and I try to craft it, but I've gotten to where I'm not quick-witted enough to do it in conversation anymore. I really just do it like, whenever I'm writing stuff. Fuck, I don't know.
I think that I probably do it way more than you do, because you used to say that you didn't go back and listen to our shows like I did.
I don't.
I would go back and listen to our show immediately after we recorded it, and then I'd go back and at some point I'd try to make notes, and I'd try to make little clips of stuff that I thought was funny just because I wanted to listen to the funny stuff. And,
I know how people found us, by the way. Sorry, can I interrupt for just a second?
Yeah.
On youtube.com/live, we're actually on the home page. On the live page, like if you go down under the comedy heading, it's because there's nobody there. Like there's nothing going on, but we are in the first page, first bracket. Anyway,
that's pretty
sorry.
cool.
Yeah,
that's
you're
pretty
talking
cool.
about that stuff. So, it's actually, you bring up a good interesting point. Maybe I do it more, but since I don't listen to the show, I don't know where I got it from or something. So maybe I think I'm ripping somebody else off and I'm ripping us off.
Yeah, can you imagine if one of us were there to go, oh, you got that from the show? Because me and Robbie have had this conversation that we both do it a lot.
You stole that from yourself.
Yeah. You stole it from yourself.
I do the whole the horse's soul thing. I do that one a lot.
Bucho.
Yeah,
I remember because I remember it coming up before.
That guy
like the wind.
Laugh.
Well, no. Because I said it. I told the story. Then Bucho went and did it in some gas station, and we were laughing like it was brand new. And then he comes back
it's the way he says it.
He comes back on board and he goes, "Dude, that was fucking you. You said that." Because I kept going on and on about how funny I thought it was. So yeah, that one's one I use a lot.
That's funny. He goes, "I'm so hungry I could eat a horse's soul."
It's the way he says it. That's what did it for me.
Dude, that guy
was like so passionate.
He is the. I love all of our listeners, and everybody's got great input. But I have to say, if I had to choose somebody who I think
you haven't seen your favorite child.
No, if I had to choose somebody who I think probably thinks the most like us when we're doing the show,
yeah,
or probably closer to me, I think, with the random stuff. It's got to be Bucho,
he's got
man.
the random down, but yeah.
It's not all of it. I think it's probably the bit that's closest to me, my personality. I think. I'm like going, okay, that guy could definitely be sitting on my side of the table, in my place if I wasn't there.
Yeah.
He's pretty creative too. He actually takes time to put videos together and do audio and make songs.
I'm trying to remember what. Well, go ahead. Sorry. I know I say more stuff than just horse's soul. What?
Write them down. We'll do another one of these shows just to talk about how we rip ourselves off.
Well, I've said it many times that I think that you could probably craft a pretty good comedy routine out of our stuff.
You should.
Dude, you would have years of stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
years of it. I mean, you could do a whole freaking career.
I don't know if it's all that funny, but there's definitely things that are funny.
Well, you definitely build material around it though too.
Some of the little clips though, it's kind of like the little they're almost like they tell a story and and then there's something in the middle that's just funny, but it has nothing to do with anything. That's the kind of shit that we have a lot of that shit, like the whole what is it
Hey, Grandpa bought a rubber.
Oh yeah, that whole Steve Martin thing.
No, I was thinking of like the whole Jerry said. What instead of prosthetics, what if they use slinky legs? You know? And
what?
That's just,
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
That's a clip that he cut.
And that's it. That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
that's part of the problem. That's how you used to cut. That's how you used to cut clips, and I don't have a fucking clue what we're talking about. I like when the joke's in there, but there's still the conversation around it because then at least I remember.
Well,
Just to hear something like, I'm like, that's. I'm
No,
sure it's fun
yeah.
when you're driving around, but I can't. It's,
Okay,
I don't
but
know.
there's
It's always been
but some
weird.
of those things, some of those little clips or whatever, they don't need context. Like there was another one that I did where I said the whole "what if all the cheap shit in Hong Kong was made in the USA or something like that." And then I said,
but
no,
some
it
of
says
them
made
don't need
across the street.
context, but some of them are funnier with context. The problem is you guys listen to the show, and when you listen to the best of clip, you remember the context.
Yeah.
You're filling it in. And when you listen to it completely out of context, it's only kind of funny. It's like, okay.
Alright.
Because some of our funny is really like, if you listen, it's like when you
the
try to tell
setup.
somebody what was funny. It's the setup, and it's the mood, and it's the progression through the show, and if you listen to it out of place, I think sometimes that you remember that it's funny a little more than it is actually funny by itself. But in the, organic flow of the show, it won't show up. That's just my opinion.
I agree with.
Whatever.
I think there's so much material that I think for the majority, you're right. It needs a setup, and since we were there, we remember being there. We kind of remember, even if it's in our subconscious, we remember some of the context. But there are probably a smaller percentage of it where there are some just short little pieces where it doesn't really require anything. It's just like random as hell. And there it is. And you're just like, what the hell was that? It was funny, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. But you know what? Maybe a lot of people just wouldn't get it. It might just go.
I don't think so. I think that's the one thing that I can say about the show for me is that it kind of made me a connoisseur of comedy to where now it's hard for me to watch most comedy because I don't think it's funny. I just don't think they come close to the imagination that we had when we were doing our show. But that's just me. But there was that one dude. Again, the organic nature of it builds or whatever. We were driving down the street, and there was a guy running. And Jerry says, "Too late, dude. Too late. There's cum on her face." That was it. That was it. And you had to make up your own story. He's like, yeah, she loves it.
Frisco.
There's fucking nobody watching us now.
That's just Shops of Legacy.
I think it's one person and me. Unless one of you guys have it open in the background, then nobody's watching our show now. Not that it's a big deal, but yeah. Dude,
Well, we
that
never
was
did
funny though.
People's
but
attention's pretty short, I think.
Well, we never did it
Well,
for the amount of listeners we had anyway. So who cares? Who
I
cares
did.
if they watch live?
No, I'm kidding. But actually, I was gonna play all those other videos in a bit, just like at the end. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just put them. I don't fucking know. What do you mean?
Are there still a whole lot?
No, I only have one thing left to play that other people sent in. So hang on, and I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then all that's left is.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, muted.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Down, here comes the penis, magic as can be. Penis switched on for you and me, 'cause where's that rhyme with penis? Your penis is a big word, bow, bow.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
And I have no facial expression because I haven't even heard it. I don't even know what it was.
Somebody singing about a penis.
I drooled on myself.
It was another one of Digi's files, but
Oh, that was Digi. Okay.
I had to listen to it real quick. You know what's funny about that? I double-clicked it, it opened iTunes, and it just inserted itself somewhere in my giant library of music, so I'm going
That's
to
gonna
listen
come
to
up.
shit one day. It'll be funny.
You know, I think I sent you a video I didn't mean to send you.
Who?
Me?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't gone through any of those things, so...
Well, if I
That's what
saw
I
it,
was saying.
if I saw it, I'd be like, yeah, you don't even have to play that one.
Don't have to or don't do it?
No, no, you don't
Don't do
have
it.
to. I'd tell you what it is. It's not a big
I told
deal.
you to forget it.
It's me changing the blinker bulb in my Nissan. It's short, but I'm just talking about what I'm doing.
Oh
Hey,
crap!
Robbie, I never figured out for sure what folder you put yours in.
I put mine in the same folder that Jerry put his in.
Yeah, the SOS X, Jerry.
Yeah.
Or Jerry SOS X.
There's a lot of damn files in here. And what are those random clip things? Those are the
Deep
audio
voice.
clips you recorded because your voice was like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I sent those early so you'd have a chance to preview them.
Well, I ran out of time. It was really
I know.
busy at work this week. So bad that my day off today, I spent about a third of it working. And then I was jagging around with this shit and didn't get anything ready. And I'm tired. In fact, last night was the first night I had more than 5.5 hours sleep in a week. So.
Man,
They're like seconds. I mean, they're really, really short.
Well, I'm downloading them from the server right now. And then I got to figure out where the hell I put my stuff because I don't remember.
yeah, why don't you just put that stuff at the end and we can...
Well, I
Yeah,
will,
yeah.
Robbie. Gee.
Hey, I'm just, hey.
Golly, pushy thing.
Hey.
Now, if this is recording live,
Hey.
whenever
Then
it's
as soon
finished
as we're done,
recording,
it'll already be available on YouTube, yes.
but you can't amend it though, can you?
No.
I didn't think so. So if you had what, if you had 30 minutes worth of random video clips there of us, you can't amend to this file. They just have to go out there and get these files
Or-
separately.
Or I play them at the end and you guys drop off and I hit stop when it's over.
I got you. No, I'll sit through it.
Or we can mute ourselves or whatever and listen to them all. But I got to figure out where the one is that I recorded.
It
'Cause
depends
I don't
on.
know-
I don't know, Robbie, if Robbie can do that or wants to do that. So.
Yeah, Robbie. What the fuck, man?
Well, I mean, I gotta say, I am getting kind of tired, but hey,
Maybe play a couple little short ones.
yeah, maybe. Oh.
All right, give me just a minute to find out where my other ones are first. As soon as I find mine, then I'll be okay. And I'll be all right.
We've done a lot of stuff in this short period of time. You hear my voice is getting deeper.
Mhm.
I do hear it.
As it gets later, it's getting deeper. Now I know what you guys got to be thinking. Boy, this boy really sounds like a jackass. I was trying to think of things to say during the week, but I just couldn't really come up with a whole lot. But it doesn't really. I couldn't do the. I tried to do the dude, but I couldn't really do it.
You mean
Not the
dude.
dude. The
yeah, the guy,
cowboy.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah. How you
Dude.
doing, dude? Thank you.
I don't know. So who's sound off? Who's still listening to this show?
Yeah, we're almost done. Say again?
I was trying to figure out who's still listening to the show because I don't know the answer to that. I don't
I
have all the answers, Jerry.
don't know their name.
Yeah, me either. No, I think
This here
Ben's still
Lebowski
on.
calls himself the dude.
You're Lebowski.
Oh,
Who's that?
What's that?
sorry, that was me.
What did you do?
Sorry.
What was that? What's going
That-
on? Why do you confuse me?
I was just looking.
At what? Boobies?
Hey, do you guys remember that company we used to work for? Mango Mobile?
I do.
I remember it with my brain.
What was all that about?
That's crazy shit. Well, it sounds like my voice is getting deeper too.
Mine's not.
But then again, my voice never really gets that low.
You know, a feller wiser than myself once said, sometimes you eat the bird, well, sometimes he eats you.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
Far from it. I think I could kind of pull it off on the phone a little bit, but not in person. Dude, in the morning, it is deep, man. I mean, it's really, really deep. It doesn't even sound like me. I really should change my voicemail on my phone, but
You don't sound like you right now.
I don't, do I?
Not completely.
crap.
I was changing it around earlier. I sound like my old boss. Hey, get over here. Has anybody seen my pants?
I wonder if people are gonna watch this and go, "Wow, they're not as goofy as they were before."
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's that, there's a lot going on right now, and it's not like we've said this before, when we take long breaks from the show, it's really apparent that we did because it takes us a minute to get back into it. I started out this whole show being fucking irritated,
We're
Right.
also not in the same room, so...
Right. I think that's a lot to do with it.
Changes some stuff. Honestly, I bet you, not that we all have time, but if we did one like weekly or
Sorry.
something, it would take us a few times that we would get into our normal kind of, rhythm and stuff. But,
Technicality. Tic-tac, sir.
That's weird, Brian. Your video got really choppy for me.
yeah, it's
Stopped.
Is it still that way?
Altogether. Stopped altogether.
Stopped altogether.
Yeah.
Stopped altogether.
It
get
stopped
better.
directly. There it is.
It'll get better.
Yep.
It's because I'm copying all these fucking files down from the internet and over from my other computer, and I really shouldn't be doing it that way, but I am, so there you go.
It's okay.
You'll forgive me?
It's hi-fi, dude. Hi-fi, dude.
High five. I don't even know what you're saying.
Hey, it's Friday the 13th, man. What do you
Not for
expect?
much longer.
What do you expect?
All right, 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, Ben is still on, but I don't know who else is still on.
Ben?
And, he was
Sure,
saying it's all
powerful.
our damn fault that the Big Lebowski is the #1 movie among his group of friends.
It's
I
our
don't know
fault.
how much, I don't know how much- yeah, I guess we brought it up or something. But Ben, weren't you the person that exposed us to like a whole group of your friends? Like you had everybody listening to us for a while or something? It's weird that I don't know who everyone is, but when you get to their stories, like they told us about who they, what goes on in their life, like it starts to get a little bit blurry. I want to know where the fuck Rusty is, by the way.
Can I answer like the reporter in the field?
Yes.
Ask me a question. I'm going to do the delay and everything.
Where is Rusty in all of this?
Yes, Brian. Rusty is. He seems to be located in a remote location. I'm not real sure what you're asking.
Ah, I see. You're fired.
That was the delay. It was like forever, right?
Yeah, it was like you're like a long time. You're supposed to be nodding like, yeah, I get it, I understand. Here, I'll use this microphone.
I want to
so
see
you
what
don't
it
get
looks like
microphone.
now. I want to do it.
Hang on, let me unplug this. So,
This is a stupid game, but I like it.
alright, let me get my
This is the reporter in the field on Switch
big
Talk Show.
reporter.
A new
big
segment
reporter
we're going to do
microphone
every
here.
time for the next 10 years. God. Oh no, you know what,
stopped
you need that real skinny microphone like they had in the '70s for Price is Right.
I know.
It's like a stick. Like he's
This
holding
is
up a
big enough that I could go.
golf club up to his head.
Can you tell us what happened?
Wow. Okay.
What are you
So,
going with?
Brian, you're on the scene there. Can you tell us exactly what's going on?
Oh, absolutely, Jerry. It's been a little while, and you can see behind me that there's absolutely nothing going on now. It turns out there's really no good reason to do this report. I'm sort of just standing here like a jackass.
Can you tell us what the environment is? I mean, what's what the atmosphere of the people in the immediate area is overall?
Absolutely. So it turns out I'm on Earth, but there are no more humans around me, and I'm pretty sure that my entire camera crew ran off and left me. I'm a little afraid and a little relieved.
I'm sorry,
And
Brian.
it's just-
We're sorry to cut you off, but we're just getting a new feed in right now. They're wanting me to ask you now: is the whole place on fire, or is it just you?
Together for that. Yeah. There was a fire. There was a fire earlier, and I'm pretty sure that someone set me on fire, and then everybody ran.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm just getting another.
There's a whole lot of.
Don't you hate that? Those guys trying to talk and they keep interrupting him.
Yeah, they start talking to people off camera. What the fuck is going on with people?
They're like, I hate watching the news, man. There was that. Let me see if I can just get him to talk to us, sir. Sir, can I ask you some questions, sir? Sir, we're live on the air. We're live on television. What's that? Oh, you fucked my mother? Okay. So it turns out that, not everyone has as much to say as you hope, but, with everything on fire and everyone else gone and still being on the earth, things have kind of calmed down now and everything is normal, I think. Or now we have video back.
Oh, my video finally. Was that all shocking?
Yeah, it was all. No,
Does
it
that
was
make
just.
it even
It was
funnier?
just black. We just heard you talking.
Oh, wow. Well, it makes it stupid to hold the microphone the whole time. Was it like that the whole time we were doing that bit?
No.
Just this last time.
Yeah, just that
Okay.
last bit.
Oh, I'll have to have my back turned to nobody or something. I don't know.
So,
That's my new microphone right there. My
you
shotgun
see, we're
right there.
doing like new videos here because we've never done this before. We're like coming up with new things to do.
Yeah, it's like a new thing.
Reporter in the field. That's a cool mic. Oh, wait, hey, that's the
Yeah,
one you said you're thinking about getting, and now you got it.
Yeah, and it was very cheap, and it sounds surprisingly good. But I've got a little shock mount for it.
What brand is that? Not the mount, the mic. Is it a Sennheiser? Sure.
No, it's a
Sony?
generic. So it's that newer brand. Oh, that's not good.
Newark? They make turntables? Oh.
No. Isn't that Newmark anyway?
Oh, Newmark.
No, it's like newer, but with double E's, and they make the internals. They're like the manufacturer's outlet brand. But this shotgun mic was $20 before you sneer too much at how stupid that is. It makes it super cheap. It's a good value.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll show you what I got it for. Go ahead and
In
talk
Philadelphia,
about
it's worth $50.
$50. Hey, it'd be worth. That'd be a profit. Hang on just a second. I'll put my rig together real quick.
Robbie, if anybody ever asks you what something's worth, if you're in Philadelphia, it's worth $50.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's from trading places.
Oh,
Danny
Yeah.
always goes to pawn his watch.
never seen it.
Never saw it?
No.
Yeah, he's like rich guy, but he's homeless. So he has no money at all. All he has is this Rolex.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't. That probably wouldn't play well today, would it?
No. But we saw the movie a lot when we were kids, so anytime we say
Yeah.
in Philadelphia, he knows it's worth $50.
I actually added that to the server recently because Garza had requested it. And by server, I mean I didn't say anything before.
I think because we had cable, we just got ourselves a new VCR
A new VCR.
with the tab every motherfucking time.
What exactly is a TAD? One space term
Now-
about 500,000 miles.
I was there in 1992, and at that time, he's like, dude, talk faster. We're running out of time here, man. This guy,
It is
every time we
closest
interview,
I've ever heard.
every time, man. And he doesn't even answer the questions. He just starts talking about something else. Now, my friend, when he came back from the Persian Gulf, you know, the war that was going on over there, yeah. Now that's Saddam. Let me tell you, we grew up together, me and this guy. So he can, you know what I'm saying?
You grew up with Saddam Hussein?
You know, you try to the guy he can't finish a.
You asked him about light bulbs.
You're trying to follow what he's saying. You're
You
like,
just
I
asked me
can't follow.
what aisle light bulbs are on.
Yeah.
I can't follow what this guy's saying because he never finishes a thought. Dude, I want to call somebody and I want to do that.
I don't think you could get through anything with trying to do that. I don't think people would let you do it.
They'd be like, okay, sir, we have to go now. Bye-bye. You're like, wait. I listened to that thing Brian called Walmart and told the lady he wants to put the cream directly on the bag. I forgot about that.
You listened to it recently?
I heard it today.
That's funny. Was it very funny still, or was it kind of like, yeah, I
It was
remember
funny
this?
because I hadn't heard it in a long time. Because I was waiting for that part.
It seems like it wouldn't hold up that well to me. I don't know why.
No, you could definitely tell that you had to hit mute a couple times just to get through it. I need to go back and find the one where we speak to.
The Dell thing, where
Yes.
we try to allude to the fact that we're buying a computer for child pornography without actually saying it.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that
there's
was pretty
one
funny.
phone call. I think it's Colby's. I mean, not Colby. I always say Colby.
Corby?
Yeah, Corby's on one of those phone calls, and I think it's
The
Domino's.
Domino's
Yes.
one, yep.
Tori.
yeah, that's it. It's
Remember
a long
she
call.
called the show at one point or something.
It's a long call. It's like 15 minutes long or something.
Well, the Dell call is really long. The
Dell
Walmart
is
call
long.
is really long.
Dude, that guy went through all that stuff to get that computer.
Dude.
And remember, he was laughing. He was trying not to
The
laugh.
whole time.
The guy's like, he goes, oh,
Yeah. And he's like,
and he comes back. He's like, excuse me, sir.
he said, I just remember it reminded me of, what the hell?
He reminds you of what the hell?
No, I was looking
So
it up.
I was
Bug
trying to get
zapper.
a microphone for. No, it's so I've got like a little handle for my GoPro, and this gives me a light source, and my shotgun microphone.
And a big
And I
penis.
could do Steadicam stuff with it.
Ah. What was, no, something like, it was something about the address with Dell that cracked the guy up. It cracked me up last time I heard it.
I
Because
can't
it was
remember.
like,
Really fucking weird or something.
no, you were just, because you were like an old man, and 4? You paused. and
I
it's
was
like-
pausing.
Yeah, I mean, it was just really, really well done. It was one of those where it was like, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I can't
I
do
didn't
the.
hear it again. It's been too long. But he says something about. I think it's one of those paw things. You say something that could be taken the wrong way, and he loses it. He has to throw himself on mute, and he's coughing and trying to. Excuse me, sir.
don't you just wonder though? Are we that guy's story? I had this. I used to work in a call center, and I had this fucked up weird call for this perverted old man one time. Like, I hope we're that guy's call.
Well, I remember, no, because you said something like, well, you know, the grandkids send me pictures of the chocolate finger and whatnot, or whatever.
That's what it was.
And that's when he loses it.
That's good. I like it.
That's what it was. Oh.
I really should listen to all that stuff, but I haven't.
God. You said you can at work.
Okay, so no, I can't even concentrate if I do that stuff. It's just flat out dangerous. I might die. Or not. I don't know which. Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Is there anything in this big batch of videos that you don't want me to play?
Not for me. I mean, I don't really care.
Unfortunately, they're just numbered like image 9, 6, 5, 8.
I was just going to put them in numerical order.
No, there's only one file that I was like, I don't know if you should play that because I called some dude a faggot. But I'm like, I was just messing around. So, but it doesn't matter. I just said it just then. So
there you go.
Yeah, I even explained in the video that I used the term very,
loosely.
It's like calling somebody a dick. To me, it's the same thing.
All right, Robbie, which one's yours?
Mine are in the 9,000s. His are in a different, they're like 5,000 or something.
Oh, they're like 0 or something.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm fading fast.
All right.
Yeah, you are.
I'm getting sleepy.
I'm getting what you'd call sleepy.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do real quick is, I'm telling you
just
real
hacking.
quick, I don't need you to do it. What I was going to do is just load up all these fucking videos real quick, which is mostly Jerry, and then I was just going to let them play through. It's like fucking 30 or 40 minutes of video and audio. I don't know how much it is.
All right.
I was just going to let them all play.
Yeah.
But I gotta fix the thing where they're like.
But he doesn't have to be
these
present
videos.
for that, right?
No. Go ahead, Robbie. Fuck off. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Rob, it was fun having you for the 10th anniversary of the start of Switched On.
Well, yeah, and hopefully in a few weeks everything will be good and I'll have energy and be able to get up and stuff.
Yep, you'll be fun.
It'll be good.
It'll be nice to start coming back, man.
Yeah, it's been a long road. So
You'll look back and laugh one day. You'll be like, man, you remember that time?
yeah.
No.
No, there's actually April was trying to get me to take a picture when I first got out of the hospital, right? And I had that big incision. She wanted to take a picture of me just kind of like this, like this, take a picture, and then Photoshop a bunch of shit coming out of it.
Dude.
And
Dude, that
I
was
said,
funny.
I don't really think that's funny. You know, and
That's funny.
really, honestly, at the time, to me, it wasn't.
I don't think it's
Now,
legal.
I really, huh? What?
I will make it legal.
So I don't think that's legal.
But no, now I kind of wish I had. But
Oh well.
hey, couple weeks, I might be able to do it again. So there you go.
Hey,
I have another chance to do a bunch of crazy shit.
hey, you do what you got to do, and if you find them dog tags, buddy, you better put them on.
You put them right next to your grundle, boy. Put them right there.
And it may be cold, but you just do it.
You suffer through it, boy.
Motherfucker die.
Boy. Come over there.
I will rain thunder down, buddy. I will rain Wait, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Rain, thunder, down, down.
No.
I will rain.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm tired.
Now, let me tell you something. The next time I come down there to that sportatorium, I'm going to find that bathroom. And when I do, I'm going to fuck you. Whoa, dude. All right,
guys, I'm gonna close out.
All right.
All right, I'm
See ya.
gonna. So Are Jerry, are you gonna watch these?
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Okay. All right, Robbie. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
See you later, Juice.
Bye.
See you, Juice.
Bye, fans.
Jerry, I'll be muted and shit. So, yeah. If you want, I can hide you from the stream so you can watch it, but you won't be visible. That way, it just plays. It just plays, man.
So I can say bye to everybody watching.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
So it's been nice. I hope you enjoy the festivities, and we'll see you next time.
All right. I'll be on my phone if you want to text me, Jerry.
I just want to say, hasta la mamas, hasta la mamas, hasta la mamas. Well, folks, it's that time. It's 10 more days until 10. Well, folks, it's that time. It's 10 more days until 10 years old for the Switchstone show. Now, God, I look like an old man. Old and fat. But that's what happens when you've done the Switchstone show for as long as we have. Not that we've really done much in the last 3 years. But then again, I haven't done much of anything else in the last couple of years with having a child, a small man child, a smaller version of myself. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to zero in on zeroing in. Thank you. Dude, it's freaking cold, man. I don't like it. Alright, I'm going to the chiropractor because my back is all jacked up, man. It's been jacked up for a long time now. But man, it's so cold, I just want to say stuff. Hey, look, they're building some stuff over there. Check that out. I just want to say, Hastadamamas! Adamamamas! Hadamamas! Alright. So I was just thinking. In Star Wars Episode 2, there's Anakin, right? And he's all upset because his mom died. Padme comes in there and he goes, "Shifter broke." What if she just went, "What the hell are you talking about? Your mom just died and you're worried about that piece of metal. What the hell?" That would have been a really strange movie if that had happened. I used to work with this guy that always had these little get out clauses whenever he spoke. You should drive me nuts. And it didn't matter how you replied to the guy. Just, you know, you guys maybe think, I mean, I don't know how you guys normally do it here. Can I just tell you what I used to do? I'm like, dude, just spit it out.
Hey, buttwad, get over here. Your face is gonna itch if I have to put my foot in it. You understand me?
You guys maybe think, I mean, I don't know how you guys.
So I'm the only one at work right now, and
can I just tell you?
Yeah, there's these guys. They're basically remodeling the building. So
Hey, buttwad, get over here.
I'm looking outside the door here. There's guys basically taking off wallpaper and making all kinds of noise.
If I have to put my foot in it. You
And
understand
it's really
me?
kind of strange just being here by myself. I don't know if that's funny. In fact, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Yeah, there's these guys. They're basically remodeling the building. So I'm looking outside the door here. There's guys basically taking off.
You know, that's an aspect I actually forgot, and I doubt that I'll edit it back in, but I'm just going to include this raw crap. I'm going to say it because I said it, and if I edit it in, then great. One of the things that seems like was a deal, it was just like a small part of, oh, closed, okay. That just seems like it was a deal was, you know, every time we did one of those shows, Jerry had to bring all of his gear from the house. And in 2007, when we're doing the shows still once a week, that meant that Jerry had to tear down his personal setup that he's recording with at home so that we could set up and record a show. And then when he gets home in a day or two, put it back together, try to get some work done on his music, and then do that crap again. That's That's a lot. It's a lot of commitment. I mean, yeah, every time we set up the show, Jerry and Rob got to kind of chill out while I started plugging things in, and they got better and better at just knowing the repetition what to set up. But ultimately, I was always recording on my laptop, whatever laptop that happened to be, and that meant configuring a project, setting up the input. That's a lot. It's a lot of commitment. I mean, yeah, every time we set up the show, Jerry and Rob got to kind of chill out while I started plugging things in, and they got better and better at just knowing the repetition what to set up. But ultimately, I was always recording on my laptop. All these things, even the template, 40 minutes of just over. Jerry, that overhead had started even earlier when he had to tear down his equipment the night before or day of and pack it all in bags or leave it there for the week and say, oh, we're going to do it again in a week, so I don't want to set it all up. Anyway, that was something. I guess one of the things that could have helped is if we hadn't all lived so far apart and we'd had a setup where we could just walk in and record. Like, that would be the way to go, you know? Oh, just flip a switch and not only in the early days, there's an interesting team right there. That's the Amazon Air team walking past me. I saw their laptops with their stickers. That means drones. That means helicopters in the sky. Anyway, it would have been interesting to see if we could have changed our decision by lowering a ton of that overhead. But you know, it's been years. It's been years now. So 8 years after that decision, you know, it's hard to look back on it and think of it any other problem. We just created bigger shows. I'm interested in what other people think. You know, on the old shows, we did them weekly. In the old shows, we did them twice a week. And I'm interested if were we really able to get into the rhythm faster because of practice, or were we just better at recognizing when it was happening and when it wasn't? I think we used to talk about it. You know, oh, it feels like we're getting into the rhythm quicker, and you know what you want to say, know how to get to the funny, or know how to play off each other. And maybe, I mean, we definitely know that comedy is a muscle you have to exercise, because comedians who do this for a living will tell you that it is. So that's evident. But with a free nature show, is it more about exercising the muscles that make you quick to react and witty sounding and able to play off of people? Or, this is just my theory, as we did the show less often, it was usually complications in schedule and time, which, you know, that may indicate stress or extra things going on in somebody's life. Like, are those things really the contributors? And we had an off week or two, there was just so much going on that it's hard to concentrate. Some probably combination of the two, but it's interesting to think about. And so what I wonder is, when we were doing shows a couple of months apart, do we really have this problem of taking a while to get into the groove, or did it happen automatically? I mean, we've known each other forever. We make each other laugh whether the microphones are there or not. And I think that comes off sometimes, but I think that we possibly talked more about what's going on and updated, and then resorted to playing a game rather quickly, like probably faster than we should. And it makes me feel like we relied on known, you know, formulaic crutches or bits. So that's kind of weird to think about in the later shows. Because I think in the later shows we really got to, we're doing this because we feel like it and it's fun. I think that the purest shows are after probably the first 6 months or 9 months. From that period all the way till the end of the weekly shows, that's probably the purest form of switched on, which I guess that would give us something like show 30, 40, maybe even 50, all the way up to like 110 or 120. Like those are probably the switched on shows. That's the best ones. But in some ways, the ones after we quit doing the show and just kind of came back, those may be the purest form of switched on in some ways, because we'd already given up. You know, we used to have just a ridiculous number of listeners, way more than our reviews said we should have had. And that was exciting to know that they were there, but I don't know that by the time we got that big, I don't think we were driving listenership. Well, we were doing the giveaways early, but by the time we hit those big numbers, I don't really think we were driving listenership. I think we were just excited that they were there, and it made it gave us an extra layer of excitement to record those things. And then once the show went away and it came back, I know it was kind of a bummer that people weren't there, but we were still doing the shows because we wanted to. And so in some cases, I think that may be the purest form of switched on, because despite the fact that we had fallen, so to speak, we're still recording the shows and they were still funny. SOS on the Moon. That's a good example. That's a funny show. So anyway, I think at this point what I'm really interested in, I'm going to drive around a little more. What I'm really interested in is we haven't recorded in 2 years. And I'm in a very different place. Not physically. I mean, I am. Physically, I'm in Seattle. But mentally, I'm in a very different place because I fucking hate the people of Pacific Northwest. I don't like the people here. They're fucking retarded. I want to punch them all in the ovaries. Especially the guys. So, you know, I'll have a tendency to want to beat on the city and do the ranty, try to be funny thing. And I guess sometimes that is funny. Sometimes. And then Jerry's, you know, doing the family thing, doing the dad thing, and he gets excited about that stuff. But I'm sure it's exciting to listen to the stories that are told. But how switched on, like, will it be, and how long will it take to take that energy and make it switched on? And then, of course, Rob, you know, Rob's most drastically in a different place. And we haven't all three talked together, I don't even think one time since I moved here at the same time. So, while I know everybody's got it in us and we're still the guys, what's a 2-year show gonna, or what, you know, what's the 10-year show gonna sound like? What's the dynamic gonna be like? And then to add all that complication, we're gonna do a video show with the remote delays and technical complications and all that shit that comes with it. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. And also, I'm really curious. Is this going to be the most different show we've ever done? Is it going to feel completely different? It might. It might feel like that weird farewell show where we played a bunch of stuff and then kind of just figured out how to end it for a while. I don't know what it's going to feel like, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, I guess you're watching this as we start the show. So, happy 10 years to us. And, shit, I hope this is fun. All right, let's do it. That weird farewell show where we played a bunch of stuff.
So what's changed? Gosh, 10 years. It's a long ass time. But not really much has changed for me except for the fact that, you know, I have no colon. Other than that, I mean, I really don't feel that much different. Yeah, I mean, when we first started, gosh, 2005, I was working at Sprint. Now I'm working for another company doing stuff for Apple, which is pretty cool. Marketing stuff. Yeah, I mean, first starting out, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect other let's let's see how this goes. I always kind of had it in my head that we were going to end up having a show, an actual show, either a radio show or internet show, and we would actually have, you know, sponsors and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that didn't happen, did it? I really enjoyed doing the show, though. I mean, at our peak, I don't know how many listeners we actually had, but I really enjoyed the feedback from people and talking to people all over the world. That was pretty neat. And actually feeling like, I don't know, like we were doing something that mattered to people. Sorry if this is all shaky and shit, but, you know, hey, it's short notice and that's just the way it is. So, y'all deal with it. But yeah, I mean, gosh, the only person that really gets on the board and interacts with us still is Bujo. That doesn't mean that I don't miss the other guys, but I do. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can understand. I mean, we haven't done shit in years. I mean, I still was doing my mini show for a while until all this surgery shit happened. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was pretty dead. I miss it. If there was a way that we could go back and do it, I would totally do it. Because it's fun. It actually helps me, you know, get some of my frustration out. You know, just being silly and stupid is kind of fun. So, I don't know. Is that, does that give you what you need? Yeah? Kind of a look back, if you will. So what's changed? I don't know. Does that give you what you need? Yeah? Kind of a look back, if you will. I don't know. Maybe good, maybe bad. Or maybe just useless. But here you go.
We're here for the freedom of grasshoppers. I like taco meat. Before, after, and through the college. If there's a chimney in your lap, you will be forgiven. Did you ever want a waffle cone and forget to put Cheerios in them? Once I learned to play the guitar while I was sat in the freezer. There is an evil power when it comes to eating sausage. I saw a monkey cross the street with a horny badger once. I don't know, I can't think of anything else. It's the Switched On Show, yeah. Oh yeah. It's the Switched On Show. Welcome to the Switched On Show, yeah. Hey, welcome to the 10th anniversary Switched On Show. It's the Switched On Show. It's the Switched On Show. Hey, we'd like to thank you for listening to the Switched On Show. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello, this is Jerry. We're here with Brian, Robbie, and Jerry. We're here with Brian, Robbie, and Jerry. It's the Switched On Show. It's the Switched On Show. I've got to go to the bathroom. I just took a big poop in my pants. If you like what you're hearing, behave yourself. Hello, what do we have here? It's the Switched On Show. Oh, what a lovely show. Oh, yeah. Thank you for tuning in to the Switched On Show. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't tune in. You only downloaded it. All right. What else can I say? Welcome. 10 years in the making. Podcasting since 1965. Thank you for tuning in to the Switched On Show. Oh, wait a minute, you didn't tune in, you only downloaded. Switched On. SOS X. What else can I say? SOS 10. Switched on. Switched On Show. Switched On Show. 10 years. Switched On. Thank you for listening to Switched On. SOS 10. They sucked.
Well, it's now only 7 days till the 10-year anniversary of the Switched On Show. And I'm sitting out here getting ready to change out a blinker bulb on my Nissan because the thing went out. I don't know how old it was, but it's time to change it. So, we're having unseasonably nice weather for February in North Texas. I'm loving it. And we'll see you soon. Well, apparently one of the bulbs went bad on the blinker, so we pulled the cover off. Pulled the assembly out. See if we can get this bulb in there. Yeah, it should be pretty easy. Stick it in there and give it a twist. Alright, I think that's it. So, without further ado, let's put the cover on. Little plastic cover. Make sure it's right side up. Snap that thing into place. Push it back in. Only 2 screws holding it. You should be good to go. There you go. Get that first screw started. Just get it. There you go. Second one. You know, this kind of stuff I don't mind doing. It's where you have to start crawling underneath the car and crawling underneath the hood, doing all that stuff that I don't like. So, this right here is just maintenance. I can handle it. I can handle doing a lot of it if I got the tools, decent place to do it, and my back's not killing me. That's pretty much it. Bulb has changed. Have a good time. Yeah, I was just thinking about the gravity is like gravity's like the government. You can't do nothing about it. It's just there. You think you got a little bit of say so, but you really don't. It's just something in life you got to deal with. The problem I have with gravity is it's always like pulling on my body. It's like making me tired, making my back hurt. And complaining about it doesn't seem to do anything. Because when I do, this is what it sounds like. Hey, stop pulling me down! It's just,
Well, it's only 6 more days until the 10th anniversary of the Switched On Show. Well, my voice is deep this morning. I'm going to change my voicemail. Man, this doesn't even sound like me, does it? Yeah, I guess, cold coming on. If I try to talk normal, man, my voice is really deep. Oh, how deep can you go? Alright, well, I can't help but try to talk like Sam Elliott when my voice is this deep in the morning. All right, bye. Well, we've decided we're going to do things a little earlier than normal, so I'm going to try to wrap this thing up, if you will. My voice is still kind of deep. I don't know why, but it's not as bad as it was this morning. So, 10 years to... Whoa, dude! You almost freaking ran over me. Jerk. You jerk off. So anyways, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't even know how we're going to do it. But by the time you hear this, it's already done. But I can say this. Bert. There you go. Hey, I'm building a house. And it's going to be a small house. Look, there's cows. See the cows? Maa. Wait, the cows don't sound like that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to build a house. It's going to be cool, and I can't wait to get out of the hole we live in now. Man, what's changed in 10 years? 10 years ago, I was renting a room out of my friend's house, and I'm trying to think, man. February of 2015 or 2005. I just got my first Apple laptop, my first Apple period. It was a iBook G4, and me and Brian he was walking me through the process of setting up my online ID and, you know, just setting the computer up out of the box. And we decided to record, and I just happened to talk about asking him if he'd heard of podcasting. I don't think he had at that point. I'd have to go back and see if it's in our first recording, but that wasn't really a show. It was kind of a test, and that's kind of like what we're celebrating. 10 years since we started doing that. So I don't know how much of a show it's going to be. Maybe we're just going to kind of reminisce a little bit, but we haven't done anything in quite a long time, especially not all together, so I'm sure we'll have a lot of things to talk about, things we've done, especially in the last year or so. So, but no, Brian and Robbie, they were already married. I wasn't married, I was still single. I had long hair back then. And I was working at that lot that Brian had referred me over to, so I was watching their lot at nighttime, security. And I think I was doing... What the hell was I doing? Oh, I was doing a pizza job at that time. Right? Yeah, I think I was doing a pizza job. Pretty sure I was working at Papa John's, which is a pizza place. I don't know if I think they're a national. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a national pizza place because I think they had a Super Bowl ad a few years ago. Anyway, I was working there and working the lot at nighttime. And that's how me and Brian were together doing our first recording. So yeah, we did recordings at the lot, and we pretty much mostly did shows at Brian's place. It was a little more convenient since, I mean, it was more convenient for him because he already had kids and he had his hands full. I didn't have a wife or kids at all. And Robbie was married, but you know, he didn't have kids to deal with, so I think it made it a little bit easier for us all generally just kind of congregate to Brian's house. He moved around here and there, and we just did shows at his house mainly. And we did quite a few at Robbie's house too. My house, my apartment.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we ever did any other show. We did one show at my apartment in Rockwall before Fiona got here. And we did, of course, we did stuff in the Star Wars lines. We did some stuff international with me being away. And what else did we do? Oh, we did a lot of shows from like restaurants and stuff like that. We did one at a pool hall. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm forgetting. It's kind of interesting to think about all the places we've done shows. But in the last couple of years, man, it's just become more complicated. You got health issues, you got logistics, you have linguistics, you got SpaghettiOs, then you got the cops showing up at my house all the time trying to bust us for all the heavy drugs we do. Heavy drugs. And you got people like Robbie and his wife are always doing all of those, what do you call it when you stuff animals? Taxidermy, yeah. With all of that craziness. And you got Brian and them. Holy cow, dude, they're really developing this land over here. Brian and his family with their Lego room, and you know, it eats up a lot of time, man. Being up there in other states like Washington. Hey, man, this recording's getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna cut it off pretty soon. And I may actually come back and do some more recording from time to time. Because Brian's got us a cutoff time of Wednesday, so we can get all of our videos up, or audios up, so he can assemble all that stuff together with his magic. Now, I was pretty dumb to make a recording with the camera at portrait view, but you know, all I can say is this iPhone 6 Plus is pretty big, and sometimes it's a little hard to hold. I mean, my hand's getting a cramp in it right now from the way I'm holding this thing. Just trying to drive down the road, and not to mention I'm driving a 5-speed back country roads. Here's what my town looks like. I don't know what you're seeing there because I'm sure it's pretty sunny. They're doing a lot of work up here. Oh boy, you see what I got to deal with? I got to deal with that faggot right there. You see that guy? Pardon the expression. I didn't mean to offend all of you out there who may have tendencies towards the non-opposing sexual. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, I use it as an expression just because, I don't know. Some people would say that's a hate word, man. No, it's not. It's a cut down. You know what? People can call me whatever you want. I don't know. You can say something like, dude, stop being a faggot. And I'm not take too much offense to it. To me, it's like saying, stop being a dick. Anyway, stop being a faggot. French faggot. Man, we're about to cut this sucker off because I don't want you seeing where I live. Oh! Well, I kind of have my voice back, not completely. I got a big hole in my face. Yeah, just let you know that when I talk like this, it sounds ridiculous. Hey, yeah, freaking sun's right in my eye. So, this is the last little recording I'm gonna do, I think, before we do the 10th anniversary Switched On show. I went and had my face sawed on yesterday. I had a mole that I've had forever since I was 15 on my chin, and it's a real distraction, especially when I'm trying to shave, so I had it removed. Anyway, Had a couple places on my arm. Enough about my medical crap. On top of me losing my voice. Hopefully I'll have it all back before Friday whenever we record. So, that's the goal anyway. That's the goal, son. Is to have all of the recordings in by this afternoon and have my voice back by Friday. If not, I'll just talk real quiet and talk real deep and soft like I was doing on Tuesday. That's right, son. Anyway, it's bound to come back at some point, but this is the way I sound today. I wish I had something funny to say, but I don't. I have nothing funny to say because I'm not funny anymore, because I've sat around being not funny for too long, and I work in an office with people who aren't funny, and I've surrounded myself with people who are not funny. That's not true. My wife still makes me laugh. My son definitely makes me laugh. So, good times with the family. Hey, I'm a family man now. Family Jerry. Family Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? How you doing, Jerry? Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Oh, sun's right in my face, man. Okay. Oh, we gotta watch it. I got pulled over here about 2 weeks ago. Speed limit's 45 miles an hour, which I think is too damn slow. A lot of these little service roads are 45. It's even 50 miles an hour back there. Right here, it's 40. And then it picks back up to 45. Well, those bastards got me going over 45 one day. And I just looked at the guy. He goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Yeah, because I was speeding." He goes, "I need you to sign this as not an admission to guilt." I said, "I'm guilty. Write me the damn ticket." And he did. And I went and paid it. I'm letting all these people go around me because they suck. Well, suck that ticket up, boy. Now, if I was to be pulled over and the cop was to say, "Hey, you know why I stopped you?" I'm gonna open the window and go, "Hey, hey, blah, blah, blah." And he's gonna go, "Oh shit, this guy doesn't even speak English." It's not that he doesn't. It's not that his voice is broken. He doesn't speak English. What if Chewbacca got pulled over and he went, they go, "I'm sorry, man, but dude, you need to speak up. I can't hear you." Then he just does it louder and they go, "He doesn't speak English." I'm stupid. Told you. Check out that Camaro behind me. It says, "I can't see it, Daddy." See the rearview mirror? Oh! Oh my God! What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, we got some freakish stuff going on in the mirror. What the hell? Freakish stuff going on in the mirror. Oh! I don't know what that was, but it looked pretty cool. I didn't get to see it either, but I'm gonna guess it looked pretty cool. Anyway. Hey, get a picture of this and put it on the show art. But if you do go, make sure you go fix up my chin, man, so I don't look like I got a hole in my chin. That, or if you're gonna put a hole in my chin, why don't you put about 3 or 4 of them? You just make my chin look like a binder. Or make my chin look like it can go in a binder. Hey, get a picture of this. So that's what I'm gonna put in there. My voice is almost back. You're gonna get this recording, and I hope that you find it entertaining and just a lot of fun to listen to in general. All right, so we'll talk to you later, and we'll hopefully enough of you people are tuning in or downloading or whatever, and don't find me too annoying. But I know I'm gonna annoy somebody, but Who gives a shit? I can't make everybody happy. But I might be able to make somebody happy. So, listen to it. Tell somebody about it. Send somebody some money. You don't have to send me any money. Why don't you send Brian a money for, send Brian some cash for making all of this stuff work. Because I don't know how to do it. If I did it, it would be old school, it would be clunky, and nobody would ever hear it. Kind of like my music. It's old and clunky, and nobody knows about it. And they probably never will. Because I'm old school, but I like it that way, so suck it. Making all this stuff work.